right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. We are back. We are back for another live stream. Bitcoin is a moonshot right now, but of course, we're very interested in the altcoin market, very interested in the meme coin market. So, what's going to happen? I mean, which altcoins are getting ready to explode? Is it altcoin season? Is it fully October? Are we finally getting into the meat or the bulk of this bull run? That's that's some of the things that I think all of us kind of want to know where we are. Are we well positioned? Of course, we'll cover some of the major crypto news events that are impacting the markets right now as well. We have an election coming up weeks away. We are down the final home stretch. And I think, understanding how the markets respond post-elections is important. We've talked a little bit about this in the past. The markets like certainty, right? The markets like certainty and clarity, right? So eventually here, very, very soon, we're going to have clarity one way or another on who the president is. Now, I will say this, guys. There are a lot of people, and there's a growing sentiment right now that because Trump is taking such a big lead in the polls, according to the recent one that I saw this morning, I mean, a potential 20-point lead right now from Polymarket. I think Bitcoin Magazine put that out there. In fact, we could probably go ahead and look that up. Yeah, here we go. Bitcoin Magazine. I think they put it out this morning. Yeah, this is what I was referencing. I saw this morning. Just in, pro-Bitcoin Donald Trump takes the biggest lead in the election so far, up by 20% in the odds. This is coming in from Polymarket. So this could definitely be helping the markets because regardless of who the investor is, inside or outside the United States, they too could be trading on this news over in the APAC region, in the Middle East. I mean, I think there's definitely some merit to this. I also think, from a technical standpoint, we were kind of waiting for this moment to break away from 66K. And, we're finally doing that. Bitcoin currently, guys, right now, priced out at $67,700. We had a big pump and dump yesterday, which was very interesting, while we were live on the Crypto Breakfast Club, which will be live here on the Breakfast Club in about 5 or 6 minutes. We had a big pump and dump. It was so weird. We popped up there to 67,000 plus, came all the way back down to 65, like a $2,000 swing yesterday, which was crazy. But then we started to just slowly but surely climb back up. Even yesterday afternoon, we got back to 67K. We went up and tested it again last night at 9:30 East Coast time. And then here this morning, another big move to the upside, over 68,000. We've already been up over 68K today. Our high here, local high in the last 24 hours, 68,375. All-time high is 8% away. It's not much. That happened 7 months ago back in March. We are literally right on the cusp of setting a Bitcoin all-time high, which is pretty insane when you think about it. So let's see who's in the chat. We got Millsy here. What's going on, Millsy? A Balance is here. Good morning, Brian. How you doing, brother? We've got Spyro in the house. October is just around the corner. Got a lot of people hanging out with us. Much, much appreciated, guys. What's going on? Good morning. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. We got a lot to get into, here when it comes to the markets. And I will tell you guys this. There are definitely some altcoins that are very attractive right now. Very attractive investments. And we'll go through some of those as we kind of get into the Breakfast Club. A lot to get into. I'm sure some other people will have some great insights today on the Breakfast Club. Much love from Florida. What's up, Frank? Good morning from Wisconsin. What's up, Shane? How you doing, bro? Nicholas, good morning. How you doing, man? What's up, Christian? Johnny Pena's in the house. Power Zone's here. Do you think alts reach March highs this year? Yes, I do think we're going to see an altcoin run still here in 2024. That's my guess. Hope I'm right, obviously, for all of our bags, right? But yeah, I do think that you know, 2025 I still think is going to be kind of where we get most of our run. But it's not to say we couldn't see a run up here this year too. I just think XRP and what's happening there could trigger the altcoin market. There's been some major XRP news that has come out recently. Grayscale is going after and basically vying for an XRP ETF. That's huge. And there are a lot of other layer ones, that are doing their thing. And meme coins have been just obviously outperforming, everything. So it's very interesting, I think, what's happening right now, because there's a lot of storylines. There's a lot of different directions I think we can go right now in the markets, right? From an investment standpoint, there's a lot of different ways we can play the markets. And there's not one way to necessarily skin a cat, right? But there are some opportunities out there that I definitely want to address, that I think need to be addressed, need to be discussed. So appreciate you guys for rocking with us here. We'll get into Bitcoin, we'll get into XRP, we'll get into everything here in the live stream. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Everybody here on YouTube, on X, much appreciated. And yeah, we've got almost 200 people live with us over on YouTube. We've got another 170, 180 people on X, so that's awesome. And we're a couple minutes away from starting the Breakfast Club. So this is what I was talking about, though, this morning on my XRP video. Grayscale is seeking to convert a fund with Solana, XRP, and Avalanche into an ETF. Crazy. And I say that, but it's not that crazy, considering they did the same thing with Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, why is Grayscale? Why is Bitwise? Why are these other big companies doing this? And by the way, this is huge for Solana and Avalanche too. It's not just about XRP here. This would be a large cap ETF fund. This would basically be turning their large cap, fund into an ETF. This is what we've talked about. The future of crypto is probably going to be, baskets of these top layer ones, top protocols, and you can get exposure to 4 or 5 of them by way of an ETF. This is a huge, great, groundbreaking moment. The fact that they've just are seeking to convert this. So here's the news right here. The New York Stock Exchange made the request to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on behalf of Grayscale. This is coming from the Wall Street Journal, reporting that the filing of the 19B4 form requesting permission to convert the fund has been put in. Massive, right? Shit's starting to get real. Beautiful to see all the pieces come together with XRP. 100%. Yeah, Johnny, this is it. I mean, this is what we've been talking about. And I think this is, evidence that we're on the cusp of something really big when it comes to global adoption, when it comes to institutions. This is where they really love to invest, in these type of ETF investments. This could be huge. And I don't think this is the last one or the first and only, right? This is going to be the start of, I think, mass adoption in crypto. And I think SUI could be in another type of fund. Imagine a fund where, hey, this fund is about the new up and coming layer ones. It's a little bit more risky, right? You've got, let's say, SUI and Caspa and, insert some of the newer Aptos, some of the newer layer ones in here, Toncoin, right? There's another basket, if you will. Just like we see in TradFi, right? Just like we do see in TradFi. Sui will do great this run, but Saul will lead this run. Hey, I've got exposure to both, Zen. Very, 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 very interested in Solana this run, and also very, very interested in Sui. But guys, we've got to get the space started. So we're going to go ahead and fire that up. Let's see here. Go ahead and fire this space up, guys. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. We're going to play some tunes in the background, guys. All right, all right. What's up, everybody? Let's go. Another show. It's time for the Crypto Breakfast Club. Let's go. I see a lot of familiar faces in the house, but share the room so we get some new people in here too. We are live on YouTube, live on X. We've got Paid up here. I know Zach will be dropping in here soon. A lot of familiar faces. What's up? We got Gas Station here in the house. We got Wood. We got Steve. I see it's Summers. Crypto J. Of course, we got Max and Mar. We've got Oscar here. We've got Jose down there. Morgan. We've got Jonas. Charles. Ape. What's going on, everybody? Kelly's in the house. Mark's here. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody for being here and rocking with us. There's Mutasco's in the house. Zach from Subway's here. Man, a Bitcoin moonshot up over 68,000. Guys, we're 8% away from all-time highs with Bitcoin, right? Pretty crazy to think about that. We had an interesting day yesterday with Bitcoin. Man, a lot of volatility. It was actually during our space too. We had a pump and dump with Bitcoin yesterday, which was nuts, like $2,000 pump and dump. But we touched up over 68,000 early this morning. So we're looking pretty good. Dogecoin up a little bit today. That's good to see. Dogecoin usually does follow Bitcoin pretty closely. That Bitcoin dominance number is creeping up almost to 58%. The question is now, will we get that spillover into altcoins? Of course, we are seeing a little bit of it, but honestly, only one altcoin in the top 100 in double digits right now. Only one altcoin in the double digits in terms of green today. That is Dogecoin. Bonk's only up 6%. That's number 2. Interestingly enough, Litecoin is right there. SHIB, Bitcoin SV, Stacks, which, I look at that, Stacks and Bitcoin SV, those are directly tied to Bitcoin, obviously. And so is Dogecoin from a proof of work standpoint. So kind of interesting here, the moves we're seeing, some of the money that's flowing in to strictly Bitcoin right now. However, there are always small cap gems that are moving, right? There are always the small cap space that we're paying attention to. There was news out this morning that Trump potentially has his largest lead right now, according to Polymarkets, up 20% in the polls, which is insane to think about in just a short amount of time. Maybe that is helping the markets pump a little bit. I mean, the growing narrative is that he is more pro crypto. And we saw, I think Harris recently, yesterday or the day before, came out and tried to basically, say that she too is bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. We're going to have clarity one way or another, who the president is moving forward. I think the markets will like that no matter what happens. But a lot of people do believe that, Trump is maybe the pro crypto candidate that could help the markets. And this isn't just something from the U.S. investment side. This is, I think, people seeing this from all around the world. And obviously it's a global market, so they can make moves accordingly. So maybe that's a reason why we're seeing Bitcoin pump a little bit. I think from a technical standpoint, we've just been waiting for Bitcoin to break out of this damn trend and break through that $66,000 resistance. And finally, once we got through, we saw a big pump up there to $68,000+. And here we are, October 16th. It looked bleak to start the month, but isn't it amazing how 2 weeks can change a lot really quickly, right? 2 weeks in crypto is like 2 years in life. That's a good tweet. Zach, what's going on, man?
I have to find the unmute button. Crazy. Just trading. Watching Bitcoin do its thing, trying to make some good plays. And obviously get in, get out, and put some of those profits towards Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins. At the moment, I do like to trade and exit myself out of some plays going up in the market also. Not just waiting for the ultimate top, but making money as we move. And it's kind of easier right now because it's not so fast. Things do move in waves, but it's not like 0 to 100 the next day. So doing that, I got into this crazy one, Clause. It was running. It's at a 43 million market cap right now. The meme coin stuff. You got to hit it while the money's there, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just in and out. So crazy good stuff, and also closing my hotel. So I'm a little bit busy, just insane this week.
That's good stuff, though, man. Yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting move in the markets. We're seeing, some red in the altcoin market too, which is interesting. It's almost like again that rotation of capital that we talk about, and it sounds like you're kind of one of those people rotating some of your gains from the altcoin surge that we recently had and putting it back into Bitcoin. And I think you're not the only one here. We're starting to see that take place a little bit. I mean, hell, I did it a little bit yesterday with taking some profits on SUI. When it was up there at 219, 220, it's down to 203 today, right? They've got an unlock coming. I'll get back into SUI. I still hold a position because I was getting in there sub $1. But hey, take some profits now, pour that back into Bitcoin or put it into USDT or USDC. It's never a bad move, right? Especially when you're up on your investment. And who knows, as it's sitting there in stable or Bitcoin, there might be another opportunity that comes along, right? And now you have capital to deploy, right? So I think that's kind of a growing sentiment around the market right now. We're just seeing that rotation of capital here. This is obviously not the end all be all. I mean, this is short term relatively. And I think, a lot of people looking at Bitcoin obviously as the safe haven, and breaking through 66,000 was a big deal. That's for sure. That was a big one.
Yeah, with 67.4, but that was definitely 66 was, that was sitting at that level and break through that, which we did. So, I see moves to the upside. Obviously, there'll be a retracement at some point, but, I think people make the mistake of not pulling profits and actually putting some of it into a stable coin, and pegged to the dollar and waiting for things to dip and having capital on the side. That's what the big boys do. You have to do that in case, like another Nero comes to play. You need capital on the side and not be strapped in, some small market cap shit and you're fucked because, you bought the top and now it's at the bottom. So I think the smart way to do it is to progressively take profits as you're going up before it just goes crazy. Because not everyone's going to hit that top. Unless you're a good trader, you're not going to hit that top. So if you can take profits going up gradually, you have better chance of getting to better positions. You can always buy back into tokens. I think people forget that too. You can buy in at any point. No one's telling you what to do. You just got to be smart with your money and make it work for you, not against you.
No, 100%, man. I think people get worried because, they don't want to sell too soon. Or I will say this, you have to be an active investor. You have to understand that money's going to go back in the market. I mean, there are ways to win in this market just passively investing. And if that's you, and if your life's too busy, that's cool, right? Just pick the right ones, and obviously don't put your money in 10 new meme coins and say, yeah, I'm a long-term investor. I'll just set it and forget it. Yeah, good luck with that. But, if it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, some of these new layer ones and SUI or whatever, okay, that strategy can work. I'll take a peek at this in a few months or whatever and see where I'm at, or a few years, whatever. That it can work. But different strategies for sure out there. Shout out to our sponsors, by the way. They're both up here as speakers. We got Gas Station and Ethereum in the house yet again. So shout out to our two sponsors up here. Make sure you guys go down there and give them a follow here on X. Hop into their Telegram. Check out their charts. See if you like what you see. And again, we're always open to taking some new projects and some new companies on. So if you're interested in that, hit myself up, hit Zach up, or hit Paid up, and we'll put you in the right direction. We got daily, weekly, and monthly sponsors. Paid, what's going on, brother? How we doing, man? What's on your mind?
Zach, they come to us for sponsorships. They say, Breakfast Club, how can we expose our brand to a whole new community? I say, come to me. Come to Paid XPO. Come to Zach. Come to Zach. There are two Zachs. You have to say Zach twice. Zach, double Zach. And we will get you on the right path. We will help people see your brand, your token, your project. Tell your hotel. If you're like Zach and you have a hotel, you call me. I am the crypto godfather. Whoever the fuck that is, mute them, because I'll kill them in real life. Shut up. The godfather is speaking. Right now, if you need a sponsorship, reach out. And we will make it happen. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Listen, I'm having breakfast. My neighbor actually made me breakfast. I'm going to shut up and eat some breakfast. See you.
Bro, that was actually shockingly good.
I know. He's not good at anything.
Dude, I think you found your calling, bro. If this whole crypto thing doesn't work out, if you continue to get wrecked on Waka Flocka tokens, bro.
Very nice.
Bro, this is what you can do, man. There's a market for this, voiceovers, and dude, you could be in commercials and shit. That was impressive. Impressive.
The thing is that sometimes you have to get out of your self-confidence. You have to get out and really push yourself to do new things. And this is what we offer here at the Crypto Breakfast Club. You come to our stage, you respect the room, you retweet the room, and we will help you out. Look at us. Look right now. Mar with his hand up. He's going to cry, but it's okay. We will wipe his tears. We will spank his little bottom. And by we, I mean Zach from Subway. I would not do it. I would not touch it, but Zach from Subway will spank his little bottom. Mar, you are okay.
Bro, that's impressive, dude. I love it. Epic, epic.
Having a little fun. No, guys, listen. On a serious note, we do have a few deals, signed up yesterday. They call Paid XPO the closer, because he's closing deals left and right. But we signed. We signed. Why are you laughing? I was being serious. We signed on 2 projects. One's renewing. Gas Station, Bonaparte, so, shout out to them. Let's give them a little round of applause. We do like the Gas Station. There you go. Take that. Yeah, take that. We like them a lot. So they're coming back on. And the thing is, guys, if you become one of our sponsors and we really like you, I'm going to bring you to other places. I'm going to be like, hey, listen, ask the Gas Station people. I'll be like, listen, come, get on this stage with me and my other homies. It's like fucking 9 p.m. at night. We're bullshitting. Get over here, talk about your shit. like we're gonna help you out for sure. So definitely sponsor us because it's like a gateway. We are the gateway to whatever the fuck you're trying to do in your crypto experience. But what'd you say?
So we're the gateway to financial freedom, not financial.
Not financial advice.
And speaking of that, Zach, I tagged you in one. I think I got one lined up also after.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. No, that's good stuff, man.
Zach, real quick, did you guys see Italy?
Yeah, on the tax situation.
Doubling the taxes almost on Bitcoin, but only Bitcoins. Like, what the fuck? Nothing else? I mean, just go to Ethereum now,
I was going to say, now you swap to Ethereum over there.
Yeah, you just go to Ethereum. Like, what the fuck? These people are so brain dead.
I wonder, though, I mean, because here's the thing. I haven't seen a full article on this, though. I wonder if this is across the board and they're just, Bitcoin's the headline. Because a lot of times it's like, Bitcoin will get the view. You know what I mean? This could be across the board. I haven't seen or been able to click into a full article on this. So maybe somebody has that because it could be everything. And, the lead is just Bitcoin because that wouldn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. But regardless, I don't want to live in Italy anymore.
Yeah, me neither. I do want their Parmesan cheese, but just VPN. Done.
I do like their wine.
Right, and their women.
Yo, the best part about I travel a lot. The best part about Italy, France, and Spain is you can buy local wine at a grocery store, any grocery store you go to, for like literally $2 to $3, and it's better than what you get in America for like $20. I'm not even exaggerating. Like when I brought my friend over to France, I was in France like 3 weeks? No, a month and a half ago. My buddy flew over and we went to the grocery store and he's like, what the fuck? Like you'll have like 3 full wine aisles and everything's like $2, $3. And it's like the best shit you've ever had. Because there's no, export taxes. There's none of that bullshit to get into America. So everything's like, since like the fucking wineries down the street, the vineyard's like another mile down a half or whatever down the road. Everything's super cheap. So fun fact, if you ever go to Europe, just go to the grocery store.
Love it. Mar, what's up, bro? What's happening?
What's up, Zach? What's up, everyone? Hey, man, that was actually pretty good, man. I mean, compared to when you try to do my voice, I mean, you did a pretty good job. You probably have like some cheating device there that you changed.
You know what it is, Mark? Literally, my mom's favorite movie is The Godfather. So I've seen it so many times as a kid. Like I just, it's just easy.
The practice, yeah. No, everything's good, man. I knew, I knew that Bitcoin was going to bounce back. It was just too much of a strange move yesterday, Zach. But we saw the Trump token. I put up on the Nest. You can see that Trump actually drew his Trump Plaza with the chart. But the reason I want to explain to everyone, the reason I did not get into this play, Zach and Paid, is because it was a pre-sale, and I was looking at it, and I was scared to even tell anyone because normally after a pre-sale is launched, we expect a dip, a dump, 50%, and it just didn't do it the first day, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm gonna stay out of this. And then, of course, a few hours, like 12, 24 hours later, we get that huge pump to almost $1 billion market cap. And it sucks because on the pre-sale, I think it was sitting at a $50 million market cap or a little bit less than that. So, yeah, from all-time high, we missed out on a 50, 60X with liquidity. That's the sad part, with liquidity, to make some big-ass gains. I do know someone that made 6 figures on it, but yeah, congratulations to him. And yeah, that's the reason I just didn't jump in. I'm waiting for that, for it to go back down at least to like 20 mil, 30 mil, but it just didn't. And I just can't go against my, I just don't break the law. I'm not gonna go against my strategy, and because I've been burned too many times before. Even though it was the Trump token, it was weird because, okay, it's not dumping, it's not pumping. What the hell? It's just stay there for some time. But yeah, it is what it is. There's always other ones, and there will be, But other than that, yeah, the market's looking, altcoins are looking like shit. Just Bitcoin, you know, and a few others. I see that we had a retracement with Tau. Nothing huge. But yeah, other than that, it's interesting market, and they're just testing our balls, you know. They want us out. They want us out and just stay strong. But yeah, other than that, what I have is that Trump token that you know, congratulations to whoever had the balls to get in after pre-sale.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it at all. I just, bro, that just killed me too. The Trump Tower chart pattern. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, like you said, man, there's always another opportunity. I just there was too much going on there that I you know, I couldn't get a good pulse on like what the move was, and just let it go. You know, I mean, just I think that's a really good point too. You can't get into everything. You know what I mean? And I think when people, you know, people make that mistake too when they're just chasing the green candles. Instead of chasing the green candles, go dumpster diving. Go look at what's been decimated, what's red, but still a really strong community. You know, 9 times out of 10, your money's going to be well better spent there, right, on something that's undervalued, rather than chasing that green candle or chasing something that you really don't understand, or you don't have a good pulse on, or a good feeling about, or, you know, things like that. So, yeah, I mean, you look at the market right now, it's like, I mean, there's tons of altcoins just in the top 100. You know, right now, I mean, whether it's Jasmy, whether it's BitTens or Tau, whether it's, you know, Sui on this pullback, maybe it's HBAR for you, maybe it's Injective and Render. You think the AI narrative is going to come back? Maybe it's Ondo Finance, one of the leaders in RWA. That's been down for a while. I mean, maybe it's Quant, if you like the whole ISO 2022 narrative. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's Caspa. I mean, that thing's been down for, I mean, maybe it's ICP, maybe it's Cardano paid. Maybe it's
VeChain, baby. It's all about VeChain and Jasmine, Zach. Those things are just fucking dead. Not dead, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the point is, I mean, look, I mean, Polygon too. I mean, what the hell happened to Polygon? Holy shit!
Wait, Zach, did Polygon do a new update or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they changed the name or something like that. I can't remember what they changed it to. Like, but it's something that just happened within the last month.
If you look at the coin market cap, where Polygon was, there's now, at one point there was 2 Polygons in the top like 20 or top 30 or whatever, and it was saying like Polygon was going through some update and like fucking changeover. I didn't know if anyone had any, you know, info on that.
Yeah, it was a rebrand. I think they were just going to Poly token instead of Matic, right? Yeah, I think they were just going to Poly instead of Matic. Somebody can correct me on that.
Yeah, there's a big update. They announced this like a year ago, actually. That they were doing a big update on it, and I think Cosmos is also on doing a big update too.
Oh yeah, and on CoinMarketCap, they've actually, you're right, Pay. They've got both of them listed. Paul is the new one. XMatic. It's the XMatic token, the Paul token, POL. That one's still ranked number 32 at 2.8 billion. But then they have Polygon Matic still here, a $1 billion market cap, down at 71. I'd have to look into that. I'm not quite sure why they have both of them funded with liquidity.
They're getting rid of Matic, right?
Yeah, I mean, will that liquidity just go over into the new one? I'm assuming it will.
Yeah, because I forgot what they were doing. That there was some.
Let me see if I can find
issues. Issues with the devs when it came to having, and also the name of the token just different. Also, you know, confuses people.
Yeah, this says September 4th, Cointelegraph, Polygon's Matic.
Now, Zach, it's a lot of word salad, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Paul has evolved into a hyper-productive token, enabling the community to engage more effectively in the network's growth. Well, that's good, because Polygon's community blows. It's one of the things I've liked Polygon a ton. It's just like there's no community there. There's no like people on X talking about Polygon. You know what I mean? Feel what, like Cardano, you get into a Cardano space. Like, are there even Polygon spaces? You know what I mean? Like, there's like no community, which is a discussion in and of itself, really. But it was upgraded to its new Polygon ecosystem token, Paul, on a one-to-one basis, becoming the network's native gas. The upgrade will better enable the community to participate in the network's growth, blah, blah, blah. What I'm really curious is, why is the other one still listed and have $1 billion market cap? Maybe we can find out as we roll through. But the new Paul token will be embedded in Polygon's AG layer, short for aggregation layer. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because at one point, like, that was the L2 that everybody talked about. Now there's just way more competition with these layer 2s. You got Arbitrum, you got Optimism, you got the base chain. And anytime you get, more competition in the marketplace, you could get beat out. I mean, look what happened like with Yahoo. They were the leader until they weren't, until Google came in there and destroyed them. You know what I mean? Zach, you got something?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Pepe Unchained.
Yeah, to launch.
That would be pretty dope. If they actually do it, it's going to be more competition. And competition breeds, just new innovations and stuff like that. So I'm all good for it, but you have to be an active investor, because what you think might have been great in 2021 will not be fire in 2025. It's just how life goes. It's just real world stuff. So you have to be an active investor. Don't just sit there and go about your life on some of these small plays. You just have to take profits and move on and get yourself into a better position. But I'm excited for that Pepe Unchained. They keep pushing it back. So I don't know, but we'll see. They're raising good money though.
They've raised a ton, and I've been making some videos for them. And when I make the videos on YouTube, it's full disclosure. It's like, guys, I'm not putting any more than $500 in this. I love the idea, but it's a pre-sale. I mean, you don't know exactly what's going to happen until this thing launches, until the devs actually say they do what they say they're going to do. It's just a cool idea, But I mean, I like the idea enough to say, okay, I'll sign on with you. I'll help you with marketing, but we'll see what happens. The one thing you got to look out for, Zach, too, and for everybody, is sometimes that if you raise too much money, that market cap just is too damn high, and then everybody gets in that pre-sale. Is there demand then on the open market, or is all that demand in the pre-sale? You know what I mean?
They could burn the liquidity. Yeah, I
true.
Bring it down, but I know what you're saying. It all really depends, because this isn't like a pink sale or anything. I don't know actually what they're going to put into LP when they launch.
True.
It could be, typically like pink sales like 51, 52% minimum. They could put 8% and take the rest of the money. And literally they're already rich because, they get to keep the other 49% for building and marketing. I mean, on an $18 million, $20 million, they get to keep pretty much $10 million. All they got to do is launch it. They don't even have to put out a blockchain. That's why I'm skeptical about some of these. So hopefully it comes to fruition. But like you said, coming back to the blockchain, do we really need another layer 2? And if so, the competition is just crazy, So I think if it launches and does well and they don't rug it, I think we'll see some pretty good gains, Zach. Doesn't mean it's going to stay up forever. But then on the flip side of that, now, what is their token going to be? What is the gas token for that layer 2? Do we have to bridge? Where do we have to bridge it from? What are they actually going off of? What chain? So there's a lot of technical stuff involved, but I'm excited to see it. Really, I'm in with you on this pre-sale. So I usually don't get into this stuff. I never like to send my money, like Matasko says, to some wallet. But for me, it's a gamble. I usually like to use something like Pink Sale, where if they don't raise, the soft cap, you get your money back, stuff like that. So this is a big gamble. But
I will say this, Zach. I will say this with confidence: the company that has done a lot of these, the projects launch, and I kind of know the groups behind. And I'm not saying you're gonna win a bunch. You're gonna 10, 20, 30x. I'm not saying that. Who knows? It's crypto. But I will say that the track record that I looked at, and like part of my process there, like the projects launch, because like that's the first thing that I kind of address is like, okay, I'm going to take the risk here as a content creator. I'm going to disclose that I'm getting compensated for it. Will the project launch? Like that's, you know, because that's the number one thing. I've only been involved in my 4 years with one project that hasn't launched, and it sucked. I don't even want to bring the name up, but you know, it sucks, and I don't want anybody to even, you know, be a part of that. And it's brutal, but you know, yeah.
And for you, Zach, that's the only reason I got into this one, because you said, you know, you've seen these guys launch projects before. Other than that, I wouldn't have fucking touched it at all, because I do not like send my money to just a random wallet.
Yeah.
Because right there is the potential of rugging is 95%, because they don't need to, they could just take the money and run. So hopefully it does well. But we were talking about layer 2s. That's why I brought that one up. But
yeah.
Just wait.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and we'll see what happens with some of these layer 2s. You know, there's another one in the top 100 way down there. You know, the biggest DEX on base that I kind of like. Aerodrome Finance. It's down a little bit today. It's down under a $900 billion market cap. The all-time high, they're about 40% away. It was set back in April. Nobody's really talking about it. You know, the base chain was all, you know, it was a hot topic there for a little bit. It's not necessarily died and gone away, but you know how things move and narratives kind of shift, and you know it's kind of in the background right now. But we were talking in the back channels yesterday, Zach. Just, I mean, if Coinbase comes in and does this damn thing the right way, holy shit, they have a huge opportunity here to bring in tons and tons and tons of new users. You know, I was talking to Zach and Pate about this yesterday. This new MetaMask upgrade just sucks. I mean, in 4 years in crypto, I feel like MetaMask has gotten harder to use. It's like, what the hell? Like, I mean, how can this get more difficult? I'm sitting there trying to send money to someone, and they switch it up on me. It took me 5-10 minutes to realize, oh, I got to scroll over here now and do this. I'm like, how's the average person who's not in here every single day going to be able to handle all this? So, you know, we've talked about this before. Whoever creates this app, whoever creates this thing that is so freaking easy to use, and they have the ability to get mass adoption. And I mean, Coinbase has a leg up because they're already, you know, they already have so much access to people who use the centralized exchange, right? They already have 100 million users or something like that, right? So maybe not that much, but it's in the millions, right? Yeah.
On top of that, Zach, the smart wallet they're coming out with, and you know, most people don't get this, but when you launch on Base, right, you don't have to leave to a third-party application. It's right on the wallet. Like, they really do make it easy. I think they will be the leaders completely because they're making it user-friendly. Yeah, because I was on the BC with Zach and Pate yesterday, and Zach was so fucking pissed off about this MetaMask update. And just think about this. Zach's an active trader. He does this daily. He uses wallets all the time. Imagine the average user coming into this. They're going to be so fucking confused. Like, why? If you're going to update things, make it easier and more efficient. Don't make it harder. Like, what the fuck are you guys thinking, MetaMask? And I'll say that, like, come on, you've been around, you got the money, make shit easier, or people are going to move on, which to me is Coinbase. So, you know, I'm not big on centralized exchanges, but even their DeFi wall, all the applications are just so easy to use and onboard people. So I think they will be the leaders.
Robinhood is king. That's since day one, man. It's simplifying. I can teach people with Coinbase. There's a lot of options in there for me to show people how to do things. So I mean, I love how the Coinbase has their things set up in there.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just want to let you know Rob is busy with Ethereum right now. That's why he's not here in a space. So I just want to let you guys know Ethereum's here at heart and mind. He's listening, but he's not here to be able to use that profile. So he's here.
Cool,
so
brother.
I apologize.
No worries. Yeah, we're talking about Ethereum guys. They've been in our space. They'll be back for a while too. They're sponsor with us for a month. But Mar, go ahead. You were saying something about Robinhood.
Yes, like Robinhood is super easy. But Zach, let me look. You're right about MetaMask. Just I love MetaMask, so just be careful. Just be careful.
I do too, bro. But it is frustrating. You know?
I love it, bro. Without that function of when you add the custom network, man. I mean, that was king right there for MetaMask. You know,
you don't have to leave. Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't like the new MetaMask. I actually like the older one. It just had less things. They added things. They confuse people now more. You know, of course, for us it's easier. But the one thing I do want to say is, like, if, for instance, you know, look what these guys that I brought up a few times, Parchain have done. They've added like same contract to all the multi tokens. If you bring the token into the chain, how the hell did they do that? That took some time, some years. So how the hell have someone not yet added a real easy wallet to use? It's out there, Zach. It's probably done already. The issue is, it has to be kind of attached to Web 2, and then comes the regulations, and that's what's stopping them. You get what I'm saying? Like, build something like for instance, Robinhood. You buy it with cash. You don't even need the damn stable coin. You buy it with cash, that's it. I'm sure Robinhood has a wallet done already. You know, these guys got money. They got money. They got the
Robinhood sucks, though, because Robinhood only has like 10 cryptos on it.
No. But imagine when they are fucking 300 with the same system. Imagine if they have 1,000 with the same system. Go in there with cash, buy, boom, out. Forget about the stable coin. Who the fuck cares about the stable coin? You know? But, you know, if you want to use the stable coins to go into all the exchanges, but just to make it easier for people, just go in there with the dollar. I think AI said that he brings his students also through Robinhood sometimes. It's just easy. They're not scared of it. People don't get scared of it, but it's there. It's there already. It's just regulations, man. Regulations. Yeah. And that's why probably Robinhood only has like 10 cryptos because of the regulations. Probably the government is like, okay, just those 10. People could go in there and buy easily. That's it. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing too is, I mean, you could say this about Robinhood and Coinbase. They're both publicly traded companies in the United States. You know, so that adds like a layer there of like, okay, I feel okay transacting over here. You know, they're both publicly traded in the United States, which means they have to abide by certain rules and regulations in the U.S. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That is why I say, Zach, a token, a project, like for instance, Earth right now, if they get listed on a U.S. exchange, this thing will pump. I'm telling you, any project look at Casper, the big deal they just made. We finally made it. We got into a U.S. exchange, which I didn't even know that exchange existed. But when you go into that exchange, debit card, wire, Apple Pay, the whole 9 yards, everything in there. You know, move your money from your U.S. bank into the exchange, no problem.
100%, bro. I want to get down to It's Summers. He's been waiting a little bit, and I see Mutasco's up here. Jay Money's here. We'll go to It's Summers, Jay Money, and then see what Mutasco's got for us as well. So, Summers, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, bro, we got you. I know you're probably at work.
Work as usual, man. It seems like lately I'm the only one that works because everyone that I know just dilly-dallies. Anyways, originally I came up here. Did you guys see the Senator Warren, John Deaton debate?
Saw little clips and pieces of it, but I mean, is there something big that you got out of it?
Well, the fact that she is so the whole debate was she was hyper fixated on crypto, and it was just Mutasco has. I'm sure Mutasco and Oscar down there have more to say about it, but it was just the fact that she's so hyper fixated on crypto tells a lot. Like on how she's not actually for crypto.
No, bro, not at all. I mean, she's all about control, in my opinion, right? And crypto is the opposite. It's about taking control back. I mean, I think, you know, there's some of that, you know, politically, you know, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds or whatever, Democrat, Republican, but I think it's just the old regime in general. You know, I think there's a bunch of old Republicans who don't like crypto either. I think it's more of an age thing. And, you know, these people have made all their money off the traditional financial system. They've got rich through the banks, through manipulating the stock market, through doing it through avenues that, you know, they controlled. And now there's this new thing that they can't necessarily control or haven't figured out a way to do it. And what do? You resist, you resist, you resist, you push back, you push back, you push back. And there you go. But you know what? We do have some of those folks who see it, who see the vision, who understand kind of where the world's going, how the digital economy's taken over. And those people hopefully over time grow and you know, we make the move into the full-on digital age of finance. But I do like Deaton in general, though. I've heard him talk quite a bit and just kind of I think he's just a good, genuine dude from what I've heard, and he's doing pretty well there against Warren in Massachusetts, right, Zach? I mean, you live in that state.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I finally.
There's nothing to say about it.
Oh shit! Was I not supposed to dox your state?
Oh damn, Zach. See, this is why I keep you guys on the keep your head on the swivel. You never know where I am. Can't dox me. I don't even know where I am. I don't have an address.
They don't know where I live in Massachusetts, so it's all good.
Jeter's always hiding. Why is it that all the cheaters always they don't want to be doxxed? They don't want to.
It's true though.
Oh, no,
Strange, man.
That is true, bro.
Long-term holders.
You want to steal everybody's money. You don't want to. That's why you want to come knock on your door and ask for their money back.
Listen, in this case, people don't want to see you win. The moment you make people hate you, they want to keep you in the trenches with the rest of them. So that's why I attach an ENS name to mine. So when it's right in your face for fun. But I'm always like that. But yeah, Massachusetts is crazy. Yeah, we'll see.
Did you say Taxachusetts?
Yeah, that's what I call it, because everything is
Everything was taxed in Illinois, man.
I literally don't know what the fuck you just said, but yeah, Zach probably is right. Massachusetts, you guys have excise tax? Do you know what an excise tax is, Zach? Do you guys have that?
What is it? I don't even know that word you just said.
Excise tax is you have to pay a tax on your car every year based on the value of your car every year. And it was a World War II tax that was supposed to end after World War II, and they were like, "We're making a bunch of money. Let's just keep it on." And they did till even now. And if you don't pay it, they'll fucking revoke your license and suspend your license and revoke your registration if you don't pay it. So
That's all.
Massachusetts is like a real thing. Like they'll keep you on everything. So
Hey, I'll quickly play a clip here from Deaton and Senator Warren's debate here real quick. And I know John Doe, who we just brought up here, I've heard him talk about Deaton before, so I'm guessing he wants to hear or have something to say about that. So we'll get to him in just a minute too. But here, listen in real quick. I'll play this clip. Damn, that was sick.
I would like to move on.
Oh, dang. John, go ahead. Yeah, John, I'll let you jump in because I know you want to discuss Deaton. I've heard you talk about him before.
Hey, good morning, Zach. What's going on? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, brother. What's going on?
Cool. No, yeah, my ears perked up. So I got my work desk and the crypto desk next to each other. My ears perked up when I heard Massachusetts and Deaton and all that. I believe it or not, I actually ran into Deaton again last week. I work across the street from him, and yeah, so basically, and actually, Deaton had a rally out in front of the State House. I think the day before his debate with her. He has a very large following in Massachusetts that I don't think a lot of people realize. most of his wealth is in Bitcoin right now. I think 80% of his wealth is in cryptocurrency. And I spoke to him directly about that because mine's like 90%, 95% of my investable wealth is in Casper and Bitcoin. And this state is just absolutely brainwashed. Like literally, you pay taxes for pretty much everything. To round back on the excise tax on motor vehicles here in Mass, they also mandate an inspection sticker in Massachusetts, where they can also suspend your license if you don't comply with that. So yearly inspection stickers, excise taxes on stuff you already own. It's just literally an infringement on our way of life here, on the quality of life, really. They just recycle taxes over and over and over again here. And that fits it's the perfect home for someone like Elizabeth Warren, where she's basically one of the biggest undercover lobbyists for big banks and supports a digital, one of those digital currencies that they're always talking about, but a highly centralized digital currency. I don't know. It just makes my blood boil when I hear people coming out against Deaton, the very few that I run into in my own circle of people. But they just need to understand that Warren is a lobbyist for these big banks that she's always touting that she's not, that she's standing up for the little guy. Any opponent of cryptocurrency is not for the little guy whatsoever. It's the exact opposite, an enemy of the little guy. John Deaton's a real fighter, though. Absolutely support him 100%.
Yeah, I would love to hear you and Matt talk about. Matt's about to come to the stage right now. Crypto Postman's also from Massachusetts. I hung out with him right before I flew back here. So, we got a bunch of Massachusettsians, and I guess that's the fucking word, in the room. So, put a little respect on the name. But what's funny, John, about the inspection sticker? 2 weeks before, I had my Dodge Charger, I didn't get inspected because it couldn't pass because it was modded, right? 2 weeks before I left America to move overseas, I get pulled over by a cop, and he's like, yo, you got to get your inspection sticker. Like, that's why I pulled you over. Like, what the fuck? This is 2 years out of date. I was like, oh, officer, this car's been sitting and I'm just, driving around. He's like, all right, well, get it fixed tomorrow. I was like, oh, absolutely, officer. 2 weeks later, I flew out the country, never turned back. Yo, fuck the inspection sticker. The inspection sticker is such bullshit, too. It's like $35. And they're like, oh, fix this fucking windshield wiper and then come back. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
They can get you on emissions, too. And I mean...
Yeah, well, the thing is, a lot of the cars I drove are like, quote-unquote, classics, so they never charge emissions. I drove like an 86 Trans Am for a while, so they sweep emissions after, I think, 20 years. But it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. It sucks.
And here's the other thing about the inspection stickers in Mass. Say you let, 8 months surpass the date that it was due to renew. When you now go to get that sticker, it rewinds the clock from the day that you were supposed to get it. So mine's actually 10 months expired. Fuck them. So, but of course, it's always fuck the consumer in Massachusetts. And when I do go and get that sticker done, it's only going to be renewed for 2 months until I have to redo it again for another $35. So you can't really win. It's a broken system.
Not financial advice. Don't live in Massachusetts. There you go.
Exactly. All right, let's go down to J Money, and then we'll get up to Mutasco and Matt. J Money, what's going on?
Yeah, hello. You guys hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm in here. The construction side, I do HVAC work, and I just feel a lot of noise around here. Morning, everybody. Quick question. I seen that you guys were talking about all these exchanges, and it's not the first time I heard you guys talking about the exchanges. There was another time, but nobody ever really mentions. There's a lot of good things that have been happening a lot lately. Based on the APY that they're gonna give out. If it's under 1,000, you get like 2%, and if it's over a certain big amount, you get 4.9% back. You can just leave, your USDC or any type of money, US dollar that you have, and you'll get, APY back. And then also like the quick, fast transactions that you can make. to your bank. Like they have instant liquidity. So you could actually withdraw any coin that you have and it'll be in your bank instant. I do it all the time. And it's very fast. You don't have to wait days and it goes straight into your bank account. And they have a lot of updates into their platform. It's actually a lot user friendly now. And the way that the graphs look, they look a lot better than what they did before they updated. Is there any main reason why you guys don't really touch upon Uphold like that? And you know, based on the fact that they partnered up with the RLUSD with Ripple, and is there any main reason?
No, it's a good point. I mean, they were one of the only places where you could buy XRP, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I used it back then simply for that, to get some exposure to XRP. Personally, I didn't know about how they had the same day deposits. I know they're based out of New York, right? I think. Yeah. I only used the platform a little bit, but that's good insight, man. I mean,
the fees
are
outrageous, man. You're paying 16 cents on a token. They're charging you 19 cents for the token at purchase. And then when you're selling the token at 16 cents, they're giving you 11 cents on that 16 cents. So I dropped them as quick as I could once I started catching on to that, man. I wasn't paying attention to my transactions because I had money in the wallet and that kind of stuff. And once I started looking at the tail end of it, it was like, man, I had 1,000 tokens. By the time I got done with it, I had 300. I had the rest of them for me doing all the work. So
what platform is this, AI?
J Money's talking about Uphold.
I mean, that is true on the there is a slightly difference on the you know, on the cents on the coin, but there's a very flat rate of $1. If you deposit your money into the US dollar account that you have, it's actually free. So you can deposit your US dollars into the US dollar card account that they have, and it's free. So you don't get charged anything for depositing it. And whenever you buy the coin, it's only $1 transaction fee. But yes, you do get caught on the difference of you know, how much you'll get. If it's 15, you'll get charged 19.
My transaction fee and $20 on my sale. That's how I am all day long. But you know, I mean, you're right exactly with what you say about the transaction fee. But all the other down the points that they have are they're way out there. And then just to use their DeFi wallet, they want you to pay them $20 a month to use a DeFi wallet too. It's like, that's nuts, dude.
Oh, I don't use the DeFi, so I see.
No, that's good stuff, though.
I want to clean that up.
Yeah. No, we appreciate that. I mean, that's interesting. The one that got me is the same day transfer. That's interesting because that's usually not how it works with, you know, say like Coinbase or whatever. By the way, on that Coinbase thing we were talking about earlier with Coinbase Smart Wallet, yeah, they do have over 100 million registered users. I thought I read that or remembered that 105 million registered users back in 2023. So we'll see. I mean, I think Coinbase really has a leg up. When I'm off ramping, I have that Coinbase One or whatever, you know, so that helps with fees. And then obviously if you swap or convert everything to USDC, you don't pay any fees because that's their native stable coin. So that's what I do. I pay I don't know what it is, 25 or 30 bucks a month or whatever. But I mean, if you're offloading a ton, I mean, that 25, 30 bucks, and not even a ton. I mean, just whatever, right? Like a couple, you know, thousand here and there, you know, you're okay paying that monthly fee because you're saving so much more, especially if you're, you know, offloading all the time or, you know, what have you. So it'll be interesting to watch kind of the new age of which exchange really does it well with bridging this DeFi into their system, you know, and I think Coinbase definitely got a leg up, but I mean, every exchange kind of brings something different to the table, right? Let me listen to you, J Money there. I mean, they got something different they can offer. Of course, I think they grew quite a bit, you know, during 2021, 2022, because a lot of people like myself were just going there to get some exposure to XRP. You know, so that's cool.
They had that limited edition NFT for XRP through Uphold. If you had a certain amount of tokens or whatever, you got that limited edition NFT. That's what.
Yeah. They did that like 6 months to a year ago. They were giving out like rankings. Let's say you have like 1,000 or 5,000 XRP, then you'll get like a certain, you know, ranking with the free NFTs. It was pretty cool. But I think that their partnership with like they seem like they're really tied in with Ripple. So I mean, if Ripple really goes good, you know, with the XRP, I think it's gonna go really great also for Uphold. Just the fact that they seem like they're very partnered up and tied together.
Hey, Zach, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, man.
Because I don't know who's speaking. Like, I don't see the speaker. Who's the one that's speaking now?
J Money.
Dave, man. Yeah, look, I know that just be careful because from what I hear, this is an exchange. Normally, almost everyone in here, you know, I use exchanges for bridging, meaning whenever I want to, you know, like go to Base or any other, move my Ethereum to another blockchain, I bridge through either MEXC or Bitmart. And you know, I do some trading, but I don't, because I heard you don't have the DeFi wallet. I know the DeFi wallet costs like $20. I don't know if you have a DeFi wallet, but I will keep my crypto. I will not be able to sleep if my stable coins are in an exchange, even if they're getting like 2% interest, you know, yearly. What I just wouldn't. Fuck that. You know what? I have my shit in my cold storages. That's what I recommend people to do. If not, just learn about it, you know, and that's the whole point of crypto, you know. This are you know, decentralized. You know, no one is playing with your money. No middleman. It's your shit under the mattress with 12 or 24 keys protected, you know. But I'm just throwing it out there. Just be careful, man, having your money. We saw what happened with FTX. Celsius, I don't know if you remember, Celsius was a bargain. You know, you get like 5% on USDTs and all these fucking things. And look what happened with Celsius. And just be careful for anyone that's, you know, keeping your crypto in an exchange, even if it's fucking Coinbase, by the way. I don't care. You know, they could, these fucking people could bring a new regulation that will destroy Coinbase and people will start panicking. Then you can't get your money out. In my fucking wallet, I will move that money whenever the fuck I want, anywhere. It's there. Nobody fucks with it, you know?
You're 100% right, Mark. Listen, if you can go spend $300 on fucking, you know, turtleneck, Inu, shitcoin, Obama, whatever, you know what I mean? You can spend $150 and go buy yourself a Ledger or cold storage wallet. Mar's completely correct. You need to be able to sleep at night knowing that you own your own crypto. Don't leave that shit hanging in an exchange. He's completely right. I mean, you can wake up and Coinbase could be, you know, sanctioned by the SEC and you lose all your crypto. It can go down or anything. But yeah, I agree with you, Mark. I'm because more of a...
Once there's panic, these fucking exchanges, they block you. They fucking block you. They've done it. Look what they did when Shiba hit like 50 billion. You know, that they blocked you. And yeah, I'm always throwing out there Keystone. Keystone is like $120, but a SafePal is also air gap. No Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. You go to SafePal, they have a partnership with Binance, so you can use their software. It's like $50, $50. It's a SafePal cold storage wallet.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to that really quick. You can
I gotta get back to work, so I'm just gonna listen in. Thanks for letting me speak. See ya.
You can buy a Ledger for, what is it, like $79 for the cheapest one on Ledger. But Ledger also always does like deals. Like if you buy, for instance, right now it's like $50 of Bitcoin. If you buy a crypto wallet or a Ledger wallet, and they're really nice to have. You can carry it around with you if you wanted to, and you can even like if you needed to transfer funds out real quick. If you have an Android, you can connect the cheap one through Android. But most of them are all Bluetooth now.
Awesome. Matt, you got your hand up. I want to get to Matt because he's been waiting for a little bit. Then I want to hear from Gas Station Boner Pilgino, our lead sponsor for today, as well as Ethereum. I think AI is going to handle some Ethereum stuff because they had to drop down. But let's get to Matt and we'll get to Gas Station. Matt, what's going on, bud? How are you?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, so yesterday I turned into like I made some money on a couple shitcoin trades in the past few days. So I was like, I'm going to keep this going. And I did the same thing last night. I got into one called Brian. on Ethereum, the Family Guy, Brian Griffin or whatever it is, doubled in goddamn like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So like I got all excited, right? Got that little adrenaline pump, like, yeah, I'm a shitcoin DJ again, woohoo! You know, and I'm like making money. Sold that. Then I went into this one called oh, what the hell is it? I can't remember the name of it now, but it was like number one on CoinGecko trending. It was a little fish. But anyways, I aped into that one at 27 million with the profits that I made from shitcoin DJing earlier. At 27 million, I just looked, that thing was at like 45 million right now. And then here's the crazy part though. I ran the contracts, right? After I did all this, after I made a couple 2X's, the contracts are terrible. But like the meme coins, the shit coins are doing amazing, but the contracts are horrendous. So I'm like, what gives here? It reads good. And it like, you know, they look good. They're doing good. Doesn't look like there's any sign of a rug pull. I mean, the market caps are way too high. So yeah, I'm just like, damn, what? When I hear people talking about like, you know, contracts and regulation and all this stuff, I was just sitting here thinking like, what happens when we do get regulation? And these meme coins really are nothing other than storing your money, you know, a fight against or a hedge against inflation. I mean, where's all this going? Plus, and I'm going to end it here, but plus, I talked to a bunch of normies yesterday, and every single one of them is a registered Republican. I live in a super Republican conservative state, and they're all anti-crypto. They are like, they will fight to the death before they're forced to use Bitcoin. That's how anti-crypto these people were. Younger than me, older than me, same age. But I was picking people's brains, and I'm like, damn, we do still have an uphill battle. I'm bullish as crap, but the normies, it's still an uphill battle. Just a little snap back into reality, a little humility there. So I'm going to end it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, crypto, even with mass adoption coming, crypto is still not going to be for everyone. You know, like gold and silver have been around for thousands of years, and, you know, not everyone's in gold and silver. Like, how many people in the States own gold and silver? Probably maybe 10%, maybe 20%. So it's like, it's the same thing with crypto. Not everyone's going to get into it, and they're just going to miss out on generational wealth. Maybe they'll make it somewhere else, you know? Who the fuck knows? But, like, trying to onboard, you know, I just try to start with my circle, like friends, family, and be like, hey, this is what I do. You don't have to do it, but I think it's a great opportunity. Like when my mom got in to Cardano at 20 cents and sold at $3 and I didn't. Yeah, great for her. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, just, you know, start with your circle, your inner circle, and start trying to, you know, just, you know, have conversations with people. Because, you know, there's a lot of people right now hurting, especially in the United States, that hurt. When it comes to money, when it comes to, you know, rent, groceries, inflation's beating their ass. It's like they need, there has to be something, and in my opinion, and then the opinion of hopefully a bunch of people in this room is, you know, crypto could be a part of that answer, a part of the equation.
It was a Klaus coin, the meme coin that I got into yesterday at 27 million. Klaus. And the contract is terrible. And I'm like, it's at $45 million right now. I already like doubled my money at least once, and then I took profits again. But I'm like, that was one of the things I wanted to pick people's brains on, is like, how does this work? Because some of these huge market caps have horrible contracts. And some of the, like a meme coin that should go doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I way too much coffee this morning. Sorry.
No, you're good. Well, welcome to the crypto lifestyle, you know. We're going to go to gas station. Gas station, Boner, Pill, Email, listen. They're a meme coin, and the description is also their name, you know. So, gas station, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for, you know, sponsoring this week, and we just signed you up for another one. How you doing? What's going on? Give us something. Give us something good.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Wednesday, hump day. We're here. Pete, I actually just want to mention one thing. going off of what you said with getting your friends, family, and stuff like that into crypto, I actually did the same exact thing, man. I got my mom, like when I hear stories about your mom, it makes me happy because I did the same exact thing, dude. I got my mom into crypto. She got, obviously, you know, the easy ones up on, what was it, Webull and Robinhood, right? So got into Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and she made money, bro. And it got her excited. I feel like we need more ease of use on some of these other platforms, so that way they can buy into other meme coins like Gas Station Boner Pill or GNU for short. Just so you guys know, you could just say GNU if you want, just to make it easier. But yeah, man, I think that's definitely the way to get people into crypto. Just keep talking about it with your friends and family, and then that shit just spreads like wildfire. But anyways, back to us. So I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I'm Jay Crypto. Sven is not feeling too well today, so I came in and stepped in for him. He's our main dev, as you guys know. But as far as some updates with us, I do want to do a giveaway. So stay tuned for a second on that. I'll give you the details on that. A couple of points that we haven't talked about, I don't think, with us. So we're sitting just about at 200K now, market cap. So we're starting to move up, which is a great thing. Once we hit 500K market cap, we're going to be listed on CoinGecko. And then, which is a big deal. That's a good news thing. Then once we hit 1 million, we get listed on CoinMarketCap. Okay. And then something that we also haven't mentioned, we have a whale that is a big holder with us. He's super based, legit guy. He actually told us that he is going to burn a half percent for every 500K market cap milestone that we hit, all the way up to $5 million, which is roughly about 5% of his holdings. So he's going to burn up to 5% of his holdings every 500,000 market cap that we hit. So I think that's huge because it's going to just obviously burn supply, value goes up, everything is going to be fantastic at that point. As far as our giveaway today, we're going to do $50 again. I think we did $50 yesterday. Shout out to our winner again, Chester. But today is going to be almost kind of like a scavenger hunt, but it's going to be off of a specific song. So again, yes, we are, I think, I'm like 99% positive, we are the only crypto meme coin that is actually legit on Spotify, blue check authorized. Like we are an actual artist on Spotify. So, which is kind of crazy to say. It never gets easier to say that because it's just wild to me. But there is a song, it's called Monday Morning, and that was our shout out to Zach and Paid. All right. Now, the scavenger hunt-ish, if you want to call it that, is what order did we shout out the boys on the Breakfast Club? And what you got to do is you need to be in our TG, and you can blow it up in the order that you want, okay? And I'm going to just randomly pick somebody. I'm going to use a randomizer, okay? I'm going to put number everybody 1 through whatever, depending on how many people do it. And I'll just like randomly pick somebody, okay? And then
Yeah. Make sure it's random or Mar's going to cry that crypto post.
So I'm glad that you actually said this, Paid, because, you know, Mar, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like, Paid will tell you this. We talked about you and Zach from Subway. He was in with us. Dude, I like your style, bro. Everybody shits on you. It makes fun of you on here, which I know it's all fun and stuff like that, just poking fun, but dude, I like your style, bro. You sound like a shit ton of my family members. So, like,
the Crystal Postman, he's mad at me because I called him. You know, I called him out that he's 80 years old and he's not. He's 79. So I apologize. one more year. Let's wait.
He's literally
He's won like 3 contests. He's won like 3 fucking contests in a row, and I never win shit.
Yo, so get it. You need to get on RTG, bro. You're not. I don't even think you're in RTG. So I haven't seen any Mar come through.
Yeah, and I am. I got it yesterday, but me and Montasco, we never win anything. I call up Montasco. We never win shit. Never. Even Zach, the main guy that he's like a billionaire, has won. I don't get it.
So now's your chance. Now's your chance. Hey, and how about this? I'll even throw this in there. If you're a past winner of ours, you're not qualified. How about that? All right. It's anybody that hasn't won yet. All right. So go listen to the song. Okay. You have to find it. All right. It's very easy to find. And again, I will say it again. It's called Monday Morning. It's the dedication song that we made the first time we came up on here. Okay. That's why it's called Monday Morning. But so go and listen to it. Again, what order do we shout out the boys on the Breakfast Club? And just hit it up in the TG. And again, I will randomly pick somebody. I will make sure it's not a past winner. Okay. So Mar, this is your chance, bro. This is your chance to rise to the occasion and get that $50 Genu. Get it, boy.
I will say, Geno being at a $200,000 market cap, not financial advice, but I see a 10x in the cards. I mean, that's 2 mil. 20 mils at 100x. Okay, I'm not saying we already called 100x recently on this show, Ethereum, but they're here. I mean, gas station Bonapill Enu could fucking send, guys. It's
bro, and
1 mil.
We've had that talk already. I don't mind even saying it on here. I really don't care. So I am going to tell you. So our minimum goal, guys, we're here for long term. This is not a pump and dump bullshit scheme. Okay, we have a lot of long term plays happening. Again, we've said it before. We're actually going to make real legit boner pills. Like you can't be any longer term than that, right? Like everybody is going to be using this shit. Eventually, you guys will all be at an age that you need to use one. Okay, so. Just remember us, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm taking Genu. I remember listening to them back when I was 28 and didn't need any boner pills, but I experimented with one anyways, and it was freaking awesome. Yeah, you're going to remember us. But 240 million, that's the minimum goal that we're hitting, okay? That's going to happen. Get your moon bag, get in there. Again, not financial advice, because we have to say that because the world we live in these days. But yeah, get your bags, hold that shit. Take your profits. We don't care. We actually encourage people to take profits. Just be courteous and respect the chart. That's all we care about. Respect the chart. Just don't dump and kill a project. But other than that, the last one, we're probably not going to do a giveaway tomorrow. I don't know. We got to talk to Sven about that. But Friday is going to be the big one. All right. It's either going to be $100 or $150 giveaway. So get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. And I'm excited for it, man.
The giveaway on Friday is going to be, the question is going to be, what car did Mar recently fall out of? That's going to be the question.
We actually should.
That's going to be the question. What car does Mar drive that he literally fell out of?
Yeah, we should get that.
Yeah, and on Friday, even past winners could win. I don't want to, since you get a big ass prize on Friday, anyone has a chance to win.
That's going to be open for everybody, bro. That one's going to be open for everybody. Old, new, it doesn't matter. It's going to be open to everybody.
I'm going to be praying more for Postman not to win than for me to win, actually, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's how you you have a real hater in the community. I'll pray for him to not win versus me to win. That is crazy.
I don't hate. I don't hate Postman. I'm just jealous of him. It's jealousy. It's not hate.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
All right, yeah. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Gas Station. They did renew their sponsorship with us, not for next week, but the week after. But,
yes,
they're always invited. They're always invited to hang out. They're good, handful of gents.
definitely, guys, $200,000 market cap. Listen, that's nothing in crypto. It really isn't. It's just, not financial advice. Put $20 in. Put $20 in. It does a 10x, get 200. Does a 100x, get 2,000. Does a 1,000x, which is what they're trying to say. You got 20 grand off of $20. Like, what the fuck? And then you're gonna be calling me up in my DMs. Hey, XPO, I'm flying you out to wherever the fuck you want to go. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I told you put $20 in, not financial advice, but I told you put $20 in, and look at you now. So I mean, that's what I always say when new meme coins or whatever, and new crypto in general, because you just never know. You really, dude, guys, I don't know if I think we talked about this. An acquaintance of mine in 2014 said, yo, check out Bitcoin. It's $100, but it's the future of money. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, my guy? Like, what are you literally talking about? He's like, no, you got to buy a bunch of them right now. First of all, I just got out of college. I had no money. Living with my mom, like, in Philadelphia, I had no money. I was like, dude, I can't put $100 towards anything. I don't even have it. He's like, no, you got to get Bitcoin right now. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I can't. And then, like, a couple years later, it was like probably 700-800, maybe $1,000. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What's happening with this thing? Then it hit like 10, and I was like, whoa, what happened? And you just never know. You never know what the fuck the next thing's going to be, especially in tech, especially in crypto. So definitely, if a new project comes up there and it sounds promising, like not even just on our stage, but if you just see it online somewhere, like wherever the fuck, and it seems interesting in the context screen, not financial advice, throw $20 in it. $20. If I threw $20 in when I got offered, I'd be sitting crazy good right now. I mean, I'm sitting okay, but you know what I'm saying. I'd be sitting crazy good right now off of just $20 back in 2013, 14, whatever it was. So you never know. $20 here. If it goes to the 240 mil like they're talking about, you got like what 40 grand or 60 grand or whatever the fuck you just said, like whatever it was off of $20 right now. So definitely check them out. And they're a fun bunch of guys. And they make music. So I don't even know what's going on there. They're making songs about the Breakfast Club. They're the first project to do that I know of. So, I mean, that's some dedication to the Breakfast Club. We love it. We love the loyalty, guys. We love the loyalty. Let's get to Ethereum. Well, AI, are you representing Ethereum right now, or Ethereum talking? I don't know.
I was going to talk because he was occupied. I see that he's here now. I've actually been waiting to go walk inside to work because I'm at work right now. I've been waiting to come up. So he's here. I'm glad he's here. So everybody make sure you grab a bag of Ethereum. He's got some shit-ass memes to sell you. I tell you what, they're as shitty as they come. That's all I got to tell you. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks for holding the position, AI.
What's up, Elsie? How you doing?
Yeah, doing fine. How are you guys?
We're good. Super busy on the back end, is actually myself, but we're holding it down. Yeah, I'm looking at your chart. What 470? It was just at.
Yeah, 470. I believe. Yeah, I didn't check the last 10 minutes. So, but
yeah, I mean, your chart is holding. Your chart's holding very strong. Like, I'm going to give you full credit. Your chart there's been some, not catastrophic, but there's been some big dips, but this 400, 500 range is pretty good. Like, investors like to see like a solid floor like that. Like, it looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, we're very happy with our community and everything that's happening on the back end. We're pretty busy. That's why I'm dropping in and Rob's not here. But yeah, there was a slight sell-off this morning, and that dip got eaten within 10 minutes. So that was pretty insane. We were all in the chat and the team also happy. So yeah, it seems that people are happy with what we're doing, and we've got some other things planned as well. So I can't personally say it. That's Rob's thing at the moment. But yeah, things are looking strong, and we're very happy with that.
Yeah, awesome. Do you have any? Do you have a roadmap yet? Like what you guys are doing over the next like 6 months that like people can look at?
Well, that's part of the community service that our members need to do. Yeah, we're mostly a meme, of course. So having a big roadmap is a bit more difficult sometimes. But if the community wants us to do some things, we can always do it, and always we're up to the task if they want us to.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, are you guys doing a giveaway at any point this week, or maybe next week?
Probably next week.
Probably next week, and we'll give you a bigger push next week as well. So things are lining up. We're busy with meetings, so all team members are pretty occupied. But the community it's taking over in the chat, and it's the shitty memes are flying around, and we're having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, I was in that Telegram. When we first partnered with you guys, I was in that Telegram pre 50 people. Had to be maybe 40. No, actually, it was like 30 people. I think it was 34 people in there. I remember that number for some reason. There's 34 people in it, and now it's up to 470 almost, guys. I don't know. I'm just saying that's a community that's fucking kind of taken off. Like, and that's since Thursday. That's since Thursday, people. Like, wake up. That's Thursday. We went from 30 people, 34 people, all the way up to like 470 in less than a week, and they're engaged, bro. These motherfuckers ain't sleeping. They're fucking go. Listen, don't even join the Telegram. You know, you can creep on Telegrams by just like clicking on it and actually joining. Go just look at their Telegram. I'm not even telling you to join. Just go look. These guys are fucking batshit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, fucking, they are not sleeping. They're fucking going crazy. You know, their buy bots popping off. You know, people are saying crazy memes and shit, and it's wild in there. It's fucking wild. I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking crazy in there.
Yeah, we're just bringing the fun back, and that's all. That's the most important part. And yeah, perhaps we're turning into a bit of a cult, or it's just a very strong community, and we're so happy to have everyone there. And it's just organic growth, and that's perfect.
Yeah, again, 470 Telegram members in less than a week. Because you lost what, officially Thursday, right? Thursday,
yeah, Thursday,
Friday, right? So, well, I mean, it was nighttime, my time, I think, because I'm ahead of you guys. But you know, 470 members in less than a week is fucking kind of bananas. Like, I'm just letting you guys know. Like, when he says cult, that sounds fucking culty. Like, that's quickly that people are drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't know if people get that reference, but people are drinking the Kool-Aid, and you know, things are starting to pop off over there. So I mean, Ethereum right now is at 470, and they got a lot of volume. That's the other thing. Like, even if you're just a trader, like, you can go in there and make money just trading. I'm not saying wreck the chart or anything like that, but like, if you just want to, like, you know, 1, 2, 3 extra money, and then you know, slowly and respectfully sell some stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's volume there. It's not like, you know, it's just fucking, you know, someone buys or someone sells and then it's dead for a little bit. There's a good amount of volume. What is the volume today?
More than 100,000 a day, and it's all organic. We haven't got a volume bot or something. So
yeah, that's pretty fucking good, guys. Like this is gearing up to be something fucking ridiculous. To be honest, everyone in this room, this is gearing up to be something. If they can keep growing the Telegram, and this is what I tell Project. I'm talking to Gas Station Bonaparte. You knew about this also. I was like, dude, if you guys just keep growing the Telegram, people are just going to start, you know, they're going to start buying your chart because they want to be a part of it. And as you can see, like with these guys, like their shit is just fucking growing exponentially. Like I said, less than a week, over 400 people joined the Telegram. That's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it's less than a week. Let's see what the fuck does a month look like, you know?
Hey,
so, yeah, I mean, shout out to you guys for sure. Well, what's up?
I have projects right now that are listed in 7, 8, 6 exchanges, and this thing has more volume than all those 6 exchanges put together. It's crazy. How all these projects, they think that they need exchanges, and yeah, you can get 1 or 2, and I think that's enough with a Chinese exchange, you know. So and like I said it before, look at Kendu. Kendu have more fucking volume on decentralized than all the exchanges they had together, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that like volume's super important. Like you need people buying and selling. Especially when you're talking about getting listed on exchanges, which I'm not like advocating for or against, but they want to see volume because that's how they know they're going to make money. They know people are buying and trading it. So like volume is super important, especially when you want to actually like scale your project or scale like, you know, the chart itself, because people need to know they can sell it and buy it and not have any problems. And 100K a day in fucking volume is kind of fucking, it's fucking great. I'm not going to lie. That's great.
Yeah, we're very, very happy with that. And as I said, it's all organic, no volume bots or anything. And most people are, when they sell, they're really, really respectful. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Telegram right now. It's kind of ridiculous. But yes, shout out to Gas Station and Earth, sponsors of the show. We love you guys. Obviously let us know if you ever need anything. Keep rocking with us. We got about half hour left, a little over a half hour left. So, we're chilling, we're hanging out. Lady, what's going on? How are you?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you all? Hey, first of all, tell me the name of the Telegram channel again, because I looked on 2 websites. I don't see on your profiles there. And the other thing, what are we supposed to look for in the words to Fleetwood Mac? And then the rest has been, my husband's leaving to go to my son's to meet our granddaughter. He hasn't met her yet and all that, leaving town. And I have 2 puppies here. So I caught most of a great space. But yeah, those 2 questions for now. Thanks for all the stuff about the wallets too. I need to hear that again. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Ethereum, do you want to pin your Telegram to the top in the Jumbotron so people can just click it? And then even Gas Station Bonafide, same thing. You just want to pin your Telegrams to the Jumbotron. That way people can just, have ease of access for it.
Like tonight.
Yeah, actually, with me, if you want, I just put our giveaway post on there. I'll edit it and I'll put our Telegram link on there as well.
Awesome. And then if you're Ethereum or AI, one of you two, because I know AI is kind of repping you guys a lot, if one of you two can do the same, just get the Telegram up there and then, make it easier for people. And then, guys, don't forget that Gas Station is doing a giveaway of 50 GNU, which is Gas Station Bonaparte ENU. You gotta find out, though.
I told the name of the singer. I'm so sorry, but because you said that song Monday morning, and instead of saying that a few minutes ago, I accidentally said the name of the singer.
No, it's okay. You just put in another post. Are you in our Telegram?
No, so I'll have to do that first, right? Okay.
So here, I'm going to actually, because I can't edit it right now. So I'll just I'll comment in that post, our Telegram link, okay? And just go in there and then you give us the order of the shout outs on that song. We shout out all 3 of the guys. You just have to have it in the right order.
Okay, and it comes from the song.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and the song is Monday morning.
Spotify Gas Station, right?
Oh, fun.
That one, I don't think that one is on Spotify. So you have to go into RTG to be able to find this song. And I'll give you a quick little hint. Okay, this will help Mara as well. All right, if you go into Telegram and you search GNU, we have a separate Telegram group where you can't say anything in there, but it has all our art, all our music, everything in there, so you can easily find the song. Again, it's called Monday Morning, and then you have to just tell me what order did we shout out the Breakfast Club boys.
Love it. And don't forget, guys, Friday, GNU is dropping 100, or if they're feeling a little feisty, $150 giveaway on Friday. So, guys, don't tell us the Crypto Breakfast Club never does anything for you. Don't tell us set these little things up to help you guys, help out our common man and woman out. Okay, so guys, just Friday they're gonna do $100 giveaway. Today they're doing a 50. And Ethereum said probably next week they'll also be doing a giveaway as well. So guys, make sure you're checking in every day. So Crypto Breakfast Club, because we're hanging out, we're chilling. We got to get to Mutasco, because Mutasco has had his hand up for a while, and I know the brain of this mad scientist has something cooking up. Mutasco, how are you? Good morning. What's going on?
I have no idea where I'm going back and forth trying to work. And I think the space has kind of moved away from the other topic. I think some people were talking about some things earlier, and I wanted to comment. That's actually why I came up. I also forgot that this is Wednesday. When you guys were very consistent with the projects coming up and the sponsored, slot. So I don't know if you're reigniting that, but yeah, I do not want to hear anything that sounds like October. Okay, I will literally throw your neck off the stage. Anybody try to tell me up, you're not gonna end it, and I'm gonna get you off stage. So give me a break on that. What I did want to say is,
we're talking what?
whatever happened to that October, please let me breathe. Okay, guys. I don't know, Paige, where are you at? Are you in the swimming pool? Because it looks like your energy is like literally like out of energy.
Listen,
Like
earlier today, I was the fucking godfather. You know how hard it is to be the godfather? All right, it's difficult. Don't make me do it again, Costco. Don't make them come back and fucking yell at us.
Problem. You're not sleeping. That's the problem. You need to get more sleep. That's what happens when you don't get enough sleep. But I wanted to comment on John Deaton. Those gentlemen in the space, Cool Crypto, I wanted to come up and kind of shout him out to come up because he has they had a space together. I think it was Dave. I think his buddy. They had a space where they invited John Deaton to speak, and I think John Deaton himself, I wish he was running on a different ticket. He probably would have a much better chance of disrupting Elizabeth Warren. But this would probably be one to keep an eye on because it could be like, you know how election night they're like upset, right? The incumbents that are getting disrupted and moved away on the side road. It's hard to do it politically because, as you guys hear, if you've listened to it, they talked about immigration. They talked about abortion. I think abortion was probably like the most active in terms of whatever. They talked about a lot of things, housing, all kinds of, John Deaton, if you followed him since the XRP, Army, whatever, you know his beliefs, right? But I'm going to point 3 things that I heard him say in the space that speaks to, I hope he doesn't give up. I hope he keeps pushing beyond this election, whether he wins it or not. But what he said that stood out to me was his own kids said, "You're too honest, right? You're too clean. You're too honest. You're too whatever, right?" And I think that's the problem with politics. To be a politician, you have to be good at lying. Lie so good that people will believe you, right? And that's how it works. But I think I don't have to say this, and I'm not the one saying this. I think John Deaton said his daughter said that to him. And that's why he's probably not going to win the election. This is not me saying that, okay? He could pull off a shocking whatever. But the last time I checked, Elizabeth Warren is still leading significantly, okay? So that is that. That's number one. Number two, the things that we live in this bubble, right? We like crypto this and also let me say this. I actually tried this thing. You have to get a VPN, and even if you try to get a VPN, you can't even, set up whatever to get yourself on that poly market. So it's funny to me though, something that is projecting U.S. election, and not a lot of U.S. citizens can actually play with that thing. So I want somebody who's an expert in this kind of cocoon to come and tell me whether this actually makes any sense, right? Between that and polls, whatever that means, I don't even care. But if you try to bridge yourself over to get to even vote, you're going to give up on the way. And I'm telling you, 99% of Americans right now, you know what they're worried about? inflation, how to put food on the table, how to keep their jobs, because the layoffs are actually escalating right now. And they're thinking about, what is it that I can do to either keep my home, and I can go down the list, right? So Elizabeth Warren, you may love crypto, you may hate Elizabeth Warren or whatever, right? I don't care for her, for whatever she's done to the space. And let me put that out there clearly. So the second thing I would say, besides what John Deaton's daughter said about his chances of winning, is that it's one thing to think you're a crypto bull. It's another to think that everyone in your neighborhood believes in crypto. So when Elizabeth Warren is riding on that horse, she knows exactly who she's speaking to, right? She doesn't need to do that much work, and she's probably going to ride through the people that don't care about crypto. And the other thing, the third thing is crypto. You know, as we know, a lot of people associate crypto to a lot of really bad things. Let me give you a very good example, and I can show, because I read the FinCEN report. The FinCEN report on TD Ameribank, whatever the Toronto something, Dominican, whatever bank. You guys know the bank I'm talking about. I think Ma was referencing it yesterday. Here's the facts, guys. I read the FinCEN report. It is shocking in my head. And I'll put screenshots here. If anybody wants to see it, you can see the highlights, okay? There's news reporting, and whoever the news media, whatever, published was, they said, TD pays a price on crypto, pays $3 billion on crypto, whatever, right? Listen to this, guys. This is how mainstream media deceives people that don't do enough research. The title of the news about this TD thing, they're associating that to crypto. You know what I read in the FinCEN report? ACH transfers, okay, checks, okay, peer-to-peer, and the peer-to-peer, they literally listed Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, all of that. And then and most of the report in FinCEN's account of what happened within the bank for the past 10 years, by the way. And by the way, Bitcoin in 2014 was not this price, okay? So if the crimes that TD Bank, okay, which is a chartered bank, did in 2014 had anything at all to do with crypto, why was it? Was it because people thought crypto was going to be the future, or what, crypto was actually going to destabilize the dollar? None of that. Long story short, I'm just saying there's a lot of manipulation out there. There's a lot of deception out there. Just know where you get your news from, right? I saw the title. It attracted me. I said, you know what? I'm going to do my deep dive. And I found out, oh, this is a big F lie, okay? And I think this is the thing that we all have to be careful with. And I think this explains my earlier point about Elizabeth Warren and what she's writing on. A lot of people don't know enough, okay? So if she sounds smart, sounds really intelligent and brave, there are people who are just going to cave into her, okay? John Deaton may sound real, sound really good, explains crypto from the root down, and yet nobody will vote for him. Okay, that's a problem that you all have to accept, unfortunately. The other thing to know about Elizabeth Warren, there's a young man, a really smart young man. His name is Aaron Swartz. Some of you may have heard about him. And there's a really nice documentary about this, by the way. The reason why I'm referencing this is because it's tied to Elizabeth Warren as well, because Elizabeth Warren was at the time trying to become a senator as a progressive, okay? And the whole campaign is like, yeah, for the little guy, for the dad, yeah, we need to that. She ended up in the hands of the banks, okay? Because she literally had JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon sitting next to her, and she's literally asking him questions. What do you think of crypto? And he said, if I were the government, I'd shut it down, okay? So this is the Elizabeth Warren that came from wherever she came from, and whatever she was riding on, literally flipped, okay? And then ended up in the hands of Jamie Dimon. So you can't make these things up. And for anybody who may doubt what I'm saying, go watch what they call the Internet's Own Boy. That's the name of the documentary. It's by it's all about Aaron Swartz, who was trying to get, like he's a coder. He's a really smart young man. Okay, the government, they'll come after you. They'll exterminate you. Okay, so just stay calm. And I think I learned this from Charlie Munger. Said he learned something from his grandpa. He says, try to stay less ignorant and prudent, and you do just fine. Okay, less ignorant and prudent, and you'll be just fine. This is sad to say, but the reality is, and this is why these spaces are very important, because if you're not aware, you're not knowing about certain things, you may have a certain view that is so skewed and you don't even know it, right? But it's kind of sad. At the end of the day, guys, I've left you with resources. You can go watch that if you care to know. You're going to cry. You watch what that young man went through and his fiance, all because he was trying to just do good, okay? Let people get access to information and all that. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing. You can go watch it. It's called The Internet's Own Boy. That's literally the title of the documentary, The Internet's Own Boy. And that will give you a lot of really pissed off view about what happened to Elizabeth Warren. I'm sure Aaron will be crying in his grave right now. And I think the moral of the story that I just shared is this, guys. While we all are thinking about crypto and we're bullish about it and thinking about all these things, we cannot ignore the fact that this whole system is full of lies and deception, right? So you can't trust anyone. You just have to do the best you can and navigate the space you can. If you can't trust anyone, I don't know who and how close you are with any politician to trust them. They're going to try their best. Maybe they can. But here's my final comment, and I'll shut up. For anybody, if you're looking to buy, you think you're late, you're that, please never put money you can't afford to lose, right? If it flies in flame tomorrow, you should say, oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't put all my money in there, right? Because mentally you'll be fine. This is another, I call it therapy. If you're not holding one asset, you're mentally actually okay, right? If you have like multiple assets, let's say you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, Solana, you're going down the list, like you have that, right? Somebody can go shit on Bitcoin or shit on Ethereum. You're fine, right? Because your goal here is to invest and take advantage of it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not criminal to look for opportunities, to want to do better for your life or whatever it is. But the best therapy in investment is to diversify. If you have multiple options, you don't put a lot of your money in it. You're not like cold, like this is it, the kind of thing. You're gonna be fine. Generally, you'll be fine, right? And it's not like you're like some positive guy all the time kind of thing. No, it's just simple psychology. If you have baskets of assets, yeah, you feel like you have a chance, and that's what it is, right? And that's how I navigate the space. I'm gonna leave two sites. If you're wondering where crypto is going from here, as in the future, it's here to stay. So there's no debate on that. The second thing is, you can go and look at the sectors of crypto, right? You can start from the meme coins if you want, but that's too risky. But if you start from the top, yesterday, did anybody see what Grayscale did? They literally flipped their large cap. They paid. That day I tagged you on the recent, because they do adjustments of their portfolio every quarter. So I tagged you on it. And yesterday I saw that that whole list of large cap assets are going to be put in an ETF. So I think Avalanche is in there, XRP is in there, and all that. As everybody knows, Grayscale, they don't mess up with things. They when they mean something, they go for it. But the reason why I'm putting that is to say, if you're looking to buy any asset, right, there are options out there. You don't have to trust somebody. There are resources. If, let's say on the deep inside, you go to deepinscan.io. You look at the top 10, you list them, you then go list by list. If you pick an asset, try to look up their social handles. Look up what has been said about them. You can watch YouTube. You can learn about what it has on. You can go to the Telegram. Most often they have all their links there. And you can do all the research until you get to the point where you're like, okay, you know what? I can at least bet a little bit on this thing. Don't just go YOLO on it, because you go YOLO on it and then one day it's out. You're like, you're gone, right? And then if you're looking for real world assets, you know, there's RWA.xyz. You go on there, you look at, okay, these companies are saying we're RW blah. Okay, but what have they done? You know, if they're working and they're giving loans and they're getting some revenue, even they shouldn't be profitable. You just want to look at the data, the metrics, the transactions, the on-chain movement, and then it will tell you, okay, I'm not just throwing my money away. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Okay, guys, I'm not giving anybody financial advice. I always say this: it's better to know just enough and then pursue it from there, right? So these sites I'm sharing, these are all stuff that most people probably already know. Just go look it up, do some research, put money if you can. If no, you don't even have to. You just have to know and be aware, right? And then you can go down the list, right? Again, it's just my opinion. You know, the election is going to do what it's going to do, but we're here. Crypto is always going to be here. And I think we're early. And that's the reason why I keep hanging out here, because I know I'm early. Crypto is early, and I'm so grateful. And I'm always going to be here to learn as much as I can. Always be a student, and you're going to be fine. I don't have a project, never will create a project, never will, none of that. My goal here is to invest, be, you know, be a part of good people. Sometimes you run into bad people, right? They're deceptive. They're not telling you. How are you going to know that? I mean, I got life to deal with. I don't, you know, like, I believe in this principle, and this is my last comment, I promise you. Success is a function of density. This is by, what's his name? I forgot his name. He did this. He quoted this. Sorry, I can't remember your name. But he said success is a function of density. So what does that mean? That's why I hang out on multiple spaces. That's my belief. I'm trying to make it something part of my life. What he means by that is get to a place where everybody is driven for success, okay? And it's almost like I don't need to tell you this, because in the next through 2050, most of the big things that will happen in cities, not in your village, okay? I was born in a village. I don't think that's gonna happen in my village. So go find a place where people are driven. They're talking about the next big thing. And I think your work is halfway cut for you, okay? If you try to do that every single day. And that's what I try to do.
Yeah, GM. Yo, open your eyes, bros.
Open your eyes.
What's up, AXPO and Zach? What's up, What's up, bros? Yeah, very great to always very hard to get after Bustasco, because Bustasco, believe me, yeah, it has his eyes open and largely open on the world and what's happened. But bros, I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. You know, I don't like that much politics, but you have to take care of politics, because if you don't take care of politics,
It is a pop filter.
Yes, bro. You have to open your eyes on politics, because if you don't open your eyes on politics, they're going to open your eyes on you, bros. So,
Oh, fuck.
bros, you know, I have a quick, I need to give my 2 cents about Bitcoin. Bros, I'm tired about politics, and I'm tired about Harris, frankly speaking. I'm not with Trump on Harris or anything, but you know, What the fuck she's talking about? Race and black people and white people and Asian people and crypto. She's mixing everything. She's making a fucking mix-up, bro. So why she's lying? She don't understand how the world is working and pushing her agenda. So her globalist agenda and degen agenda. We don't want that. We don't want that, bro. So please open your eyes.
I'm so bearish now. I'm dumping everything.
Yo, who is that? Because I want to follow him.
Yo,
This is hilarious.
You gotta fucking get that guy on your fucking marketing team or something. Have him fucking say some shit. Because that shit
Yo,
is
I'm crying over here because I'm just cracking up. This is awesome. Who was that talking? Is that Bitcoin 8?
It's me, bro. It's me. The tired man. The man who's tired about politics and want to talk about Bitcoins, bro.
Oh my God.
But yes, Mustasco, I'm 100% agree with you. Because we know that the US have an impact on the world. We like it or not, they have an impact on economies, on finance, and all the stuff. But I really hope, that the US will vote for the right guy and to put on track economic and finance and business, you know what I mean? And not talking about blah, blah, blah. You have to do that. You are not like that. You are like that. No, bros. No, bros. So we have to open our eyes and find the right way to put everything on tracks. And Bitcoin is here, bros.
I'm literally crying. He said, I don't want to talk about politics. I want to talk about Bitcoin.
But great to have you, Zach, and pay XCPO and Mutasco and everybody here because you are making a great job.
I'm dying.
Oh, fuck, I'm crying, bro. That shit is bad.
You are making a great job, bros. And thanks for leaving me to talk and everyone. And always here to listen to you and speak with you, bros. So open your eyes, bros.
There are women, so they're pro-deaths also.
Open. Oh, fuck. You gotta open your eyes. Guys, we got like 7 minutes left. What the fuck is going on? We have more up here. Lady Di has already talked. We have Crypto Hoagie, Crypto Anna. And I think that's about it, right, Zach? That wraps it up for today, right, basically?
Yeah, but you can't close it until Zach comes back because he's the host.
Well,
but I want to hear Open Your Eyes and Mar have a conversation together between all the pop filtering, and that'd be funny. Tell them how you feel about Uniswap. You guys should get in a conversation about Uniswap.
Yeah. Listen, real quick, Mutasco, since me and you, we never win anything. Yesterday on Telegram, I posted like, oh shit, here we go again. And I saw the story about the bank, and now they're trying to, crypto. And I don't know if you read the whole thing. I only read part of it, and the issue was with a bank in the trafficking and other stuff was with a bank in Colombia. So that's why I'm like, here we go again. First, the story starts with TD, but now they're mixing it with crypto, But it is what it is, man.
You come to our stage and talk about the Bitcoin. You tell us, Crypto Breakfast Club, we need to talk more about Bitcoin. No more politics. But sometimes in life, politics affects everything.
I only did. Thank you. I only did that. Oh fuck! I'm so pissed. I did that because my mom was in the room and she would have died laughing and she left. And I was like, all right, well, that was wasted. Anyway, yeah, we got 5 minutes left. I don't know who's next, what order it is, Zach. I'm gonna give it to you. Because I don't know. My mind.
I don't know. My dogs are barking. They heard. My dogs heard the open your eyes and started barking at me. And I'm like, what the? Oh, that's it. I'm dumping right now. That's the whole time.
Oh fuck! It's actually real.
Yeah, she's telling me doggy See?
Sell everything. Geez.
Sell everything.
Oh, I'm fucking crying, yo. We have a silly goose time on this show. I'm not gonna lie. We're not joking around here. We're being serious. Yeah, we'll get the Crypto Ho, Crypto Anna, and then I think we'll wrap it. Zach Humphries had to hop on the call real quick, so he's been gone for a couple minutes, but he's here in spirit. So what's up? What's going on?
Oh, not too much. Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to come back. Conversations actually, evolved since the point we brought up. But when people were talking about the Ledger wallet, I just wanted to throw out a little kind of a disclaimer that I found just doing some research. I moved away from Ledger personally because it was discovered that especially if you opt into that Ledger recovery service, there is a backdoor built in that governments, if they were to subpoena and you opt in to that Ledger recovery, they do have a backdoor to go in and take your funds. So I would, again, do some research. To me, if they have that kind of backdoor in place, I don't know what else they have. Ledger, to my knowledge, is also closed source software versus open source software. I prefer, as far as a Bitcoin only wallet, I like the Foundation wallet. It's all open source. I also mine Bitcoin and I run my own node. So to my Bitcoin wallet, I connect my node, my Electrum server. I put that in the back end, so I verify all my transactions as well. And then the other wallet I recommend is Tangent, but it's also open source. So again, do your own research and stuff like that. And I mean, I have a Ledger. I don't use it. I moved everything off of it, so it's just a paperweight for me. But just do your own research, everybody, on that. They do have a backdoor built in, so I would at least suggest taking a look if you've opted into that Ledger recovery service that they do offer. So that's all I got there.
Yeah, we need to fucking get a wallet sponsor on this show. If anyone has a connection to that, so fucking hook us up. Because we talk about wallets all the time, and I want the best wallet to sponsor us. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. There's so many of them. So if someone has any connection to that, let's talk about it. And we should probably have a space on just wallets in general at some point. I'll talk to the Zach in a bit.
I'm gonna post in the Telegram. Let me know if I'm rugging because I'm near the airport. I'm gonna post in the Telegram. I just didn't want to do it because the space is going on now, so But everyone could go and listen to the recording. I don't know if it's already, but there was a space open right now with Keystone and other wallets and security and all that stuff. So yeah, you could probably listen. Keystone needs to get out there, man. A lot of fucking people don't know that there's a hardware wallet that uses fucking all these software wallets, hot wallets like MetaMask, OKX, fucking Soulflare as a cold storage. I don't know. The marketing probably sucks because shit, they should be way more out there. So if I was Zach, I would contact Keystone, get him on a space. But I'll drop the image up in the Telegram with the space that Keystone and all the other boys with security had today.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, the wallet talk is important. You know what some people do? Some people just get a fucking burner phone, put a hot wallet on it, and then just disconnect from the internet. That's also an option if you want to be cheap or get a fucking hot wallet,
like Coinbase wallet, and then just have that phone just for Coinbase wallet, and that's it. And then once you're done transacting or whatever, you just disconnect from whatever internet. Obviously, use a VPN and all that other bullshit. You know, come on, guys, let's not be amateurs here. But you know what I'm saying. I know a bunch of people do that as well. But yeah, definitely, you know, get a cold wallet, especially if you have the big fucking, you know, if you have crazy amounts of, you know, crypto money, get a cold wallet. Like, don't hold all that shit online. Just you want to be disconnected from the internet. You want to use a VPN when you're transacting as much as possible. Also, Mark, go ahead. What's up? Mark, you good?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I put it on. I thought you said Mara. I thought you were calling up a girl or something. Yeah, I put it up. I put it up there on the Telegram. It has to do with TON and violators and you know the whole security shit and yeah, you can see Keystone in there. But yeah, I'm when I get to work because I gotta do some a double shift actually this whole week 3 times. I'll listen to that space, man. Anyone wants to learn, you know. But I don't know if it's so much security, but yeah, just you know, and get a Coast wallet, man. Listen, just if you go into a SafePal website, they have a few wallets. I think that the one that's air gap is $50, $50 fucking dollars, and no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. Fucking go to YouTube. Ask Zach, maybe he knows a really good YouTuber out there, or any YouTube who will teach you how to work with these wallets. And of course, don't give your keys to anyone. But yeah, man, just keep your shit there because you never know. Your portfolio could be worth $2,000 today, $100 today, and tomorrow it could be worth thousands. Look, when I had my bitmaps, you all heard the story of being bitmaps. I fucking invested like $200 in bitmaps, and I'm like, whatever, what the fuck? I left it there. Of course, the only chance I had was living on a Bitcoin bitmap wallet, whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called, and I left it there attached to my Chrome, and those $200 turned into like 60 grand. And I was panicking. Holy fuck, how do I fucking move it? I want to move it, you know?
I can fucking feel that.
You're fucking panicking that.
Mark doing that. Fucking crashing the car, falling out.
Yeah, you got $60,000, dude. And like, holy shit, I don't, you know, this wallet, what the, you know? So, because I've had people, I have clowns that have told me, oh man, I only got $3,000. Like, but those $3,000 could turn into 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, you know? And you're gonna fucking panic. You're gonna make the wrong decision, sell, move it. Then you, instead of holding it a little bit longer, pay less taxes, the whole 9 yards. I don't want to get into that, but get a hardware wallet, man. That should be not your first thing in crypto because you first got to understand all the hot wallets and how to get into the exchanges. But after a few months, you know, your goal is to, you know, to get it works it's the same shit as a hot wallet. It's just you got to physically sign off, you know, whenever you're going to buy or move anything.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I will say this. That's the one thing about Cardano that I do like is for every transaction, you have to enter your spending password. And obviously, you set that up when you first set up your wallet. So you set up your key, your C phrase, blah, blah, blah. And then you also have to set up a password as well. So even if you are using a quote-unquote hot wallet, you also have that extra layer of just that password that you created with the wallet. And you can't sell or buy anything without that password. And then if you want to reset it, you have to have the C phrase. And then obviously don't give your C phrase out. But yeah, I mean, I definitely, I'll talk to the Zachs in the back channel about talking to Keystone and them because I really do think we should have this as a wallet sponsor here that like really we can push versus always having to talk about a different wallet that, you know, a lot of these wallets we're breaking up aren't that good. Like, I mean, not the ones that you guys talk about.
Let me tell you something. I'm not fucking around with this. This is not a coin. Oh, it's gonna pump. It's gonna pump. Big coat, which I want to try the hardest to have them in here. I bought Keystone before all this, before Big Coat tweeted about it. But I got the tweet there. Big Coat tweeted, wow, very impressed with the security. These motherfuckers understand security. Like, they would fucking tell you if the blockchain is horrible, if it could get hacked, how weak it is. They understand the fucking security, the coding, all that shit that I don't know. And he tweeted, I was surprised because I own a Keystone for like over 8 months. And I'm like, yo, Big Coat, I own a Keystone. He goes, good choice, man. And he wrote there what he thought, like, why Keystone was so good when it came to security, you know? So not only is it great that it gives you the option of all these different software, hot wallets as software. Remember, at the end, guys, it's just a software. Crypto is online. What the important thing is the safety of the hardware wallet, keeping your seed phrase and the security of it. But at the end, you need to use a software online to access your fucking crypto, and they use these hot wallets, which is the same shit. Like if they have their own software online, it's just that these software wallets are compatible with all these tokens, because that's the issue with a lot of cold storage, that they're not compatible with many tokens, you know. And some of them are on PC. I'm not a big PC guy. I like to have my shit on my iPad, you know, offline, keep it super safe. Never internet, no porn, you know. Don't fucking, wherever you have your crypto, do not use it, you know, to go to porn or whatever the fuck it is, because you're gonna get a virus in, especially in a PC. I'm being it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Okay? But listen, one thing I do want to say real quick, doing a whole 360 here about politics real quick. You know, I don't know back in the days, but now these presidents, you know, the candidates, Donald Trump, they already know. By this time, they already know who won. They already know. You know, a lot of these fucking people on X are bitching about, oh, what a boring October. I guess from Trump's side, because in October, someone always says something fucking nasty that will like be the talk of the fucking country. You know, like Donald Trump, the shit he's done the last 2 Octobers about nasty woman and grab you know what and all this shit. But Donald Trump hasn't done it in October, and I don't think he's gonna do it, because I believe, this is my theory, that he knows he already won. He doesn't need to get nasty anymore. I truly believe he's gonna win, you know. And again, I've said it before, Pennsylvania, that's the last state they're gonna call, because that's the state that's gonna fucking choose our next president. It doesn't matter if he fucking wins Arizona, North Carolina, and Georgia. He still doesn't have enough points. He needs fucking Pennsylvania, and unless he fucking wins like another swing state, you know. But Pennsylvania is the closest one, you know. More than fucking Minnesota. I don't know if Minnesota's a swing state, I forgot. But I think he's got North Carolina. He's got Florida. He cannot lose Florida, for sure. He can't lose Florida. But that's why they said with Hillary also. And even if he would have lost Florida, he still would have won. But I think Pennsylvania, you're going to see it's a fucking show at the end. They're going to keep this few last states for last, you know, just to keep you there, the ratings, the whole 9 yards. And I truly think that he will win. There's no way. I mean, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if he loses.
What is Zach?
What is it?
What is Zach? Is Zach? Is he doing something? Sorry, my
Yeah, Zach was on the phone. But he's still in the room.
Is somebody talking?
What?
Is somebody talking? I just bounced in.
Mark's been talking this whole time with Tosco.
I'm sorry, Mark.
You know that laugh is crazy. No, that laugh is on the recording.
I'm sorry, please.
I actually been talking about you, Mutasco. Did you even listen to me about the bank in Colombia and all this shit?
Well, no.
I don't think
if you follow me, I'll probably be in Michael's space today, and I'll talk about it. Is that, yeah, you know,
They were blaming it. Yeah, they were blaming it on Colombia. Colombia. There's an article that I put there on the Telegram yesterday saying, here we go again. Fuck. Now they're going from TD to now blaming it on fucking crypto like always, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. And that's why I was talking about what I was talking about earlier. Because I went into, 90% of everything that's in the complaint from FinCEN was mostly just the existing system. So, from checks to ACH to whatever. So that has nothing to do with crypto. And I think, unless, again, to your point, this is why you don't believe nothing until the final count is out, okay? Because as you guys know, Georgia is like a very highly contested state right now. Trump is bound to take that back. But here's the shocker. In 2021, the early voting day was like 150,000 people or whatever. And yesterday it was like 250,000 or something like that. Okay? The turnout was like shocking. It literally left the polls and the experts and whatever crap everybody likes to say about, we know, we have an idea, there's a balance, none of that. There are a lot of people out there, guys. Your incentive is not my incentive, right? You may be voting for A because of this. I'm voting for B because of that. So this is the sticky part of, they call it inflation. There's the sticky inflation, there's the non-sticky inflation. And you know what the sticky one is. This is not one of them. Election is very tricky. You just never know. And that's why you have to ride it to the end. And, there's still like 3 weeks or so to go. So you just never know. A week into the election or whatever. And I don't know anybody who's, everybody likes to talk about last year's influence and this and that. Do you guys know who Bob Woodward is? He gets to interview these people, and then he comes out with bombshell of this guy did this. And he doesn't say 2 years or 5 years or whatever. He waits when it's like a month to election. He pops up with little snips here and there, left and right. I don't know what that is, but for the election, I'm not very good at predicting nothing. So I'm waiting until the last minute to see who wins. Regardless of who wins, you have to position yourself either way. Okay, you have to. You guys know. Do you know who John Paulson is? He's a hedge fund guy. There's a whole lot of things playing out in this election, guys. So just don't, do your thing. But swaying somebody one way or the other makes no sense, because if you're somebody who looks at what there are big players who are playing their cards on what they want, and when it does well, they do well. Okay, they do well. Their families do well. They die and leave their families a ton of money, and they can live life forever. Okay, so if you're part of that family, I want to be your friend. Okay, but John Paulson, he actually was behind Trump's 2016. Not him alone, but he actually funded his campaign. He's at it again. He's put a lot of money behind this because he has a lot of money at stake also. So we'll see who wins. It's the fight of the deep pockets. Whoever has a deeper pocket will come out on the other side. So don't forget that. Okay, your vote counts though. Okay, if you just go out there and vote. Don't say I'm not going to vote. Yeah.
I truly believe that if Trump pulls it off by a lot, it's fine. But if he pulls it off close, I think that he got elected because of Elon Musk. I think Elon Musk had a lot to do with it, And he is one of the richest guys in the world, if not the richest guy. But I think he's gonna win probably every swing state. He's gonna win Pennsylvania. He's gonna win Georgia, North Carolina.
There's 7 though. There's 7. He doesn't need to win all of them. The one who's gonna win probably is gonna win 4 or 5 or whatever out of the. If you scoop out 4, the other person has struggled.
He needs Pennsylvania. He's gonna get Georgia. He's gonna get Arizona, He's going to get North Carolina, and which is the other one. But he needs Pennsylvania. He really needs it. And there's no way he could lose Florida. You know? But once
he could still win. He could still win. He could still win Pennsylvania and lose if he doesn't get up to 4 of those. To be honest, if he wins Pennsylvania and Harris takes Michigan and Wisconsin, he's gonna have a hard time. He has to pick up other stuff to make it up. It's not just Pennsylvania, okay?
No, he's winning. He's winning Michigan. Sure. He's taking Michigan. He's taking Michigan.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You want to put a bet on that?
Taking Michigan. The thing is, Motasco, that they're gonna leave it. They're gonna leave it towards the end. You know, the drama, the rating. You know, these few last states. They're gonna leave them. All the votes are not all in yet. These guys already know they got elected. Donald Trump or Kamala already knows they got elected. They already know they got elected.
All I know is that someone is about to cry and have a long Christmas. Okay. After the election, if you have money in the market or whatever, I don't care. Just play your cards well, and you know, I don't have any skin emotion on these things. Okay, I just talk because, you know, I like to be aware and be informed, and I don't get driven by none of that. I just try to work hard every day, try to feed my family, and just get out there and do things. Right? If you somehow throw a bone, I catch it. Right? But if you throw me a bone and you spray some rat poison in the air, I don't want that type of bone. Okay, that's why we all have to strive for peace, and we all can do what we need to do to keep our families safe, because that's what they do first. The rich people, that's what they do. They make sure their kids and their families are like, you know, and bunkers and all kinds of stuff, right? So they have security, they have all kinds of stuff. So if you don't have that, I don't know why you could be crying for some guy that, you know, sleeps in a glass building. So that's just my take, okay? I don't give a crap what anybody thinks of it. That's just my view.
Motasco.
Yep.
Trump says he's taking New York.
Who?
He's going to win. Trump said, I'm going to win New York.
I like Trump. Here's what I like Trump. Why I like Trump. You know how he said the tariffs? He said 100% tariffs or whatever. That's how you get somebody on the table to negotiate, right? You just have to do it. And you know, I don't like the polish, like you have to speak like, yeah, it's like that's how they screw all of us up. So I like the way he throws things out there, right? If it works, great. If he wins, great. I have money in crypto. As long as my bags are pumped, I'm good. I don't care, like whatever. Right? You just need to pump my bag. If you pump it, and if Harris is gonna try to do that and pump it too, cool. But if she's gonna dump my bag, give a side eye. I don't really care, Ma. To be honest, you know, we just have to sit in the game and see what happens. You know, the market is gonna do its thing.
The thing is, you know, like my friend has said, like, we don't give a shit. If it pumps, it's cool. We don't give a shit about a huge pump. We just want to see a clear view of where we're going with regulations. Let's play the fair game. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop the fucking suing and all this shit from the SEC. That's what I want to see. And with that, of course, we're going to have a pump. But they'll trade off a huge pump for a medium pump, but for the future. You get what I'm saying? Because what's the point of getting our huge pump and then the circus keeps going or getting worse? We're going to get another fucking dump, you know, and it's going to be all with the same shit over again, and we're going to be stuck at 2 trillion, 1 trillion market cap for the next fucking 100 years.
No, this market is going beyond 10 trillion, guys. Just pay attention. Do not get yourself swindled by somebody. This market will go up beyond 2 trillion. That, I don't know when, but I know it's going to happen at some point in the future, okay? Just put that at the back of your mind and be in the game, okay? There's a company called MSG, I believe. They were acquired last year by Consensus. And as everybody knows, Consensus is like the enterprise blockchain infrastructure for Ethereum. JP Morgan is all over that, okay? So if you guys know the details, you can go research it. Fura, MetaMask, you guys were talking about MetaMask. MetaMask has like a secret thing coming up. And it's not some secret. It's like it's all built around what we call the new innovation in blockchain called intent-centric protocols, right? So think about Robinhood and what they call the payment for order flow, right? You know, they say it's free, but on the back end, there are some few players that puts hands here and there and execute your trade. So MetaMask, I think if you're using MetaMask, you know what I'm talking about. They have what they call the smart swap. That's what it's called. And it's like bringing third parties in the game, right? So whatever, I think it was Consensus that acquired MSG. You have to check me on the name. It's either SMG, Special Something Group. They acquired them into Consensus, and they're kind of behind this whole infrastructure build. It's a very interesting thing, though. So that's gonna make MetaMask great again. Okay. So I heard people fighting earlier, talking like bearish about MetaMask. You know, don't go that far because they have a lot going on behind the scenes. We just don't know enough details out there yet. But I think they have snippets of it on the app. If you use it now, you can feel it. It's just telling you that, hey, I want you to, if you're on MetaMask, if it's all rolled out at some point in the future, and you have to opt in. I think somebody was talking about Ledger. You have to opt in. If you don't opt in, it's like Coinbase vaulting. If you don't opt in, yeah, you don't have a problem. The thing is, I'm my own wallet. You have that right to hold your asset on your own and just not give it to somebody. Just don't send tokens to somebody. Keep it to yourself. And I think that option is there. It's a good thing for all of us when it comes to trading. But what's going to happen is, you know, imagine going on MetaMask and saying, hey, MetaMask, sell my asset X for me. You don't need to do nothing. Today you have to, like, you know, click here, add here, search for the asset, do that, all that stuff. It's hard to get grandma to understand. But tomorrow, when these things that I'm talking about get rolled up and MetaMask is enhanced, you're going to have a situation where you can just give a command and then it will go do the work for you, right? That's cool, but it comes with its own risks as well, right? It's like the Coinbase vaulting thing. If it takes 24 hours and then within 24 hours, Coinbase has to go bankrupt, you're screwed because you can't get that money. It's going to be locked up and they're going to take it away from you. So there's just too many nuances to some of these things that I'm talking about. But there's a lot of exciting things coming on MetaMask, to be honest. There's a lot. If you want to know more, just go read about what they call intent-centric protocols. There's just literally intents. And it's just like customizing these app chains, right? App dApps and all the stuff that are built on top of layer 2s and all of that. It's like Moonwell, on Base, there's all kinds of projects that are built there, and they offer different services. But this is where the future is headed. Okay, blockchain is not stopping. The innovation is just endless. This is why I'm bullish in the space. You cannot fight the space, right? You're just gonna, you know, fight your own self to the grave. But there's a lot of opportunities in this space. You just have to pay attention. You also have to, if you care, go read a lot about what's happening behind the scenes, and you'll be fine. But you know, open your eyes, okay? Just open your eyes.
I just opened mine. I know I've been gone for a while.
What do you mean it's just open?
No, man, I was on another call for a while, and I didn't think it was going to take that long. But I've been listening. I don't know where the conversation is, but that was an easy transition point. Did you guys talk about Grayscale and what they're doing with their large cap, or what they want to do with their large cap fund? Did you guys hit on this?
Briefly, very briefly. Yeah, I think Mutasco and Mara was talking about it.
Yeah, this is big, man. I mean, this is what we've been talking about, like kind of the future of crypto ETFs, right? Like these baskets of assets. You know, the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Avalanche. That's very interesting.
Zach, I've talked about this a lot. I said, just play it down, copy Grayscale.
Mm-hmm.
They have large cap, they have a DeFi fund, they have smart contract fund, they now have AI fund. that's where you have Tau, you have, all this stuff that you know about AI, whatever, right? So you can just simplify your trading and forget all the noise. Copy Grayscale, put a little bit here, a little bit there. If it goes to zero, Grayscale goes to zero. Then you're like, oh yeah, my $100. Yeah, Grayscale maybe 5 million. That's how I roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's exciting. It's a big deal though. Big deal.
And it's cool, Mutasco, because you can watch them, shift assets around too. They've taken things out of certain funds, put things in it. So it's kind of like it's having a good pulse on what the big money likes at that time, what they have less conviction in over time. Because Pate, I hate to tell you, they dropped out Cardano, I think for Solana or Avalanche, one of the two. Cardano was in there for a little while in that large cap fund, not anymore, right? So it is fascinating kind of watching what they do. And I mean, obviously this is huge for XRP, massive. I mean, we've seen, Bitwise and Canary Capital go after ETFs, and we kind of knew that what Grayscale did, because they also created an individual XRP trust in addition to adding them to the large cap fund. And when they did that, I mean, that is a bid for an ETF, right? Like that is the first step of, we're going to create this trust. And I mean, the same thing with Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? They had the Bitcoin trust, the Ethereum trust. Now they have the ETFs. So that's just the logical progression of where they see this thing going. And, imagine, I was talking a little bit about this on the live stream for like 15, 20 minutes before the space started. There's going to be tons of these quote unquote basket ETFs, right? Where MEMECOINS probably will have one, quote unquote new layer ones or high risk layer ones, with, that are brand new. Like, okay, you've got, for example, you got SUI in there, you've got Aptos, you've got Injective, you've got Render, you've got these, all these different opportunities. And it's going to be interesting watching this play out, because I think most institutional investors, people with big money, this is how they want to invest. This is how they do invest already. They just don't have the full capacity to do so in crypto just yet, right? We're getting there. We've got the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, but I think, as most of us think here in this room, it's not going to stop there. There's going to be a ton of different ways that you can, move your chips around the table and, it's all coming full circle, right? It's like you go meet with your financial advisor. Okay, let's talk about what crypto ETFs you're in. You know what I mean? Well, this one's a little bit more high risk. Now they can actually have the conversation about Bitcoin and Ethereum, whereas before they couldn't even talk about it to clients. People had to kind of do it on their own. And so now that whole culture is shifting. And I think that's why Larry Fink and so many of the big guns are so hell-bent on RWAs, because it's going to start with financial instruments, tokenizing financial instruments. That's where it's going to start, and it's going to branch out from there. So I know we say it all the time, but we're so damn early.
Yeah, Zach, to Mutasco's point, not financial advice, guys, go open a new wallet right now and try to, not financial advice, but try to accumulate these 5 or 6 assets, and just make that your retirement fund. Like if they're already going to do it, and some of these ETFs are going to go into people's retirement funds anyway. You might as well just make it on your own. Why use them? Why hire them? Just do it yourself. Make a new wallet right now, not financial advice, and just start DCAing to these plays, because they're clearly about to do it anyway.
It's well, you're right, man. You're just right. I'm following all big people on LinkedIn that making that close to big projects like XRP, Larry Gant, those kind of people. And if you follow them and you know what they are doing, you're damn early.
So open your eyes, bros.
What? Open your eyes. Yeah, I mean, no, the cool thing is too, I'm showing the screenshot too over on the live streams. I mean, not only do you get the assets, but you get how they're weighted, right? So they make this large cap fund 71% Bitcoin, 70.96 to be exact, Ethereum 21.84% of their portfolio, Solana 4.52, XRP 1.73, and Avalanche 0.95. Now, obviously, you could tweak that a little bit as an individual. You probably should, right? Or based on kind of what your goals are, how old you are, what your timeline is, how much money you have to invest, right? But that's what's really cool. You could sit here and even look at, okay, not only here are the assets, but here's how they're weighting them, and you can use that as kind of a guide. Okay, take the guesswork out. Grayscale probably knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a way to get exposure to the market. And I would say this is more of a passive strategy, right? This isn't necessarily an active strategy. You can buy and hold these plays and feel pretty confident because the likes of Grayscale and BlackRock are, kind of doing the work for you, and telling you what to invest in. Mar, what's up?
Yeah, man. Let me ask you something, Zach. Have you in talks with Parchain? Hopefully, you guys get something down there, and we will bring them in here.
Yeah, we are, man. I'm going to be just honest with you. I'll just air it out right here. There's a lot of animosity between the SHIB people and the Parchain people, and I'm trying to navigate that and just see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but these guys, they're not fucking around. These guys are not fucking around. There was somebody like, oh, you're trying to use this for extra liquidity. I'm like, Parchain, the lowest it's gone is 12 mil, and I basically said it. Like I got in at 12, 13 mil. There's no way I could have gotten in early. Look at the fucking chart, you clown.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
Mark, it's the first time you said clown all day.
Yeah. No, actually, I said it before. And look at the hit that I took. Like in the first transaction, I put slippage at 30%, and I lost like 30% of my fucking coins.
Yeah.
At 20 million. But I just got there was a question that I wanted to ask, but I was a little nervous about it. And this is why it brought me in. These guys, Solana is also tradable on their chain. I'm like, I thought it was just going to be EVNs. No, it's Solana, like the whole. So they're kind of similar to Wire, I don't know how Wire is going to work, but there's some crazy shit getting built out there, man. It's what you said. We are so fucking early, once all this shit comes together, and I said it yesterday on Michael's face, and I hope this is the vision. Right now, crypto, they're building roads, they're building highways. But there's just one problem. They haven't connected the highways and the roads yet. Well, until we fucking finally connect all the roads and all the highways together, it's just going to be one huge fucking network. And if you're in early, like hopefully all you are, I mean, you're going to build financial freedom or a career. If you're in here, and you don't want to invest, but you want to study, go to school, learn blockchain technology, you're set, man. You're fucking set.
100%, bro. Pate, go ahead, man. You got something?
Yeah, we are in the talks. I believe Parchain will be on next week. Yeah, I mean that's all I got on that. To be honest with you.
Cool.
Let's go.
Good shit.
Hey Zach, who won? Who won the contest? Who won the contest? Pate, are you guys hiding it from me?
What do you mean, Cade? Why does that not go?
Oh shit! No, dude, that's a good reminder. Hey, that's a good reminder. Pate, we got to do those $2 $50 airdrops in the Telegram.
We'll drop. Let's drop.
Well, how should we do this? What's a good tool to use? We'll do it right now.
Unbelievable.
Shit, Mark. Thank you for the.
This is worse than the election. This is more corrupted than the fucking election.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay.
The postman.
Yo, bro. That is hilarious. Well, shit. Does Telegram have like a freaking giveaway bot or something?
I don't know. The thing is, I thought it was for new Telegram people. No, was it not?
No, I said for anybody who's in the Telegram.
Okay.
Existing, or I just gave an opportunity for new people to jump in. Shit. Well, can we? Anybody know that if there's a Telegram bot that does this giveaway bot?
Telegram or some shit. Wait,
Gotta
I'll Google it. Hold on.
Let's figure that out today, and I'll airdrop 2 winners. Other than that, I guess we'll wrap it up, man. This was another good space. Appreciate everybody. Awesome stuff as always. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you guys are hopping in the Telegram if you haven't already, especially if you want a chance to win that $50. But you'll be entertained. You'll get some alpha. Just go to my profile and go to Crypto Breakfast Club Twitter, or go directly to the Crypto Breakfast Club Twitter, and you'll find the Telegram link there.
Oh wait, and Zach,
Yeah, man.
Gas Station Broker Email also had their contest as well today. So guys, don't forget to join their Telegram also.
Yes, appreciate that, bro.
Because they're doing that, and they're doing a $100 or $150 one on Friday. They won't do one tomorrow. So just be mindful of that, guys. Guys, you come in the room, you get alpha, and you get money.
Let's go.
Like what the fuck, man? Don't make me play the Godfather music on the way out. You just fucking just subscribe and shit.
And most important, you get Botasco.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what's cooking. There's always something new going on, that's for sure. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Again, hop in that Telegram. Give Gas Station a follow. Give Ethereum a follow. Our 2 sponsors up here. Hop into their Telegrams. Check out what they've got cooking. Take a look at their charts. See if you like it. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
Thank you, Zach.
you